Dang. Okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 35 of High Crimes. Oh my gosh, where did Timmy go? What?
Like Shab's age.
There's two. What's Sheb's? Oh, 35. No. Okay, I'm gonna be 32.
Wow, you're getting old.
Is that your first time seeing the intro, Arnie? Okay. I made that intro, Arnie. Aren't I a professional, unlike Gene?
My intros are better.
No. Not true. I'm probably the greatest that ever lived.
Shab's succumbing to the Dunning-Kruger effect here.
The dumb cougar effect. Okay. So, everyone hit the like button. If you haven't yet, we're live on lots of different things. We're live on Kick. We're live on Rumble. We're live on YouTube. We're live on D-Live. We're live on everything. Everything that exists, we're live on. Okay, so...
You're finally going my route with the restream.
Well... It's not necessarily your route, and I'm going back and forth from doing it. For shows like this, seems like maybe, when we do an episode like this, it makes more sense.
No, but, what are all the services? You're doing D-Live?
Rumble, YouTube, Kick, Trovo, D-Live. 5 different platforms, all at once, like some sort of superhero. Yes.
C2 and VK.com and WeChat and No Live.
No Live. I did make a No Live at some point, but No Live's weird. I don't know. Maybe I need to try it again. Okay. Trying to bring up all the chats and stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
See, it's kind of annoying because, like, Restream has, like...
Got Rio on mind?
Restream has, like, the capability to put all the chats together, but it's annoying because it doesn't show, like, profile pictures, and then if someone does a super chat, it doesn't show up or something, too, and stuff. It doesn't fully function like I'd like it to. Okay, so...
We got 5 viewers on D-Live.
On D-Live?
Yeah.
Cool. People love me on D-Live. I'm their hero, basically.
Go live on D-Live.
What about what?
I said, how often do you go live on D-Live?
Not often, but I did go live on there a couple months back, and some people were like, some other streamers on there were sharing out my stuff and getting more people there and stuff. I don't know, it was cool.
Got 255 followers on Trovo.
Yeah.
How many do I have? I got 1 follower.
Okay. So, alright, didn't I share this on Discord? I did share it on Discord already, Mr. Arnie. Let's see, bring the Kick. Okay, alright. So, this is another stream. I did one like this recently where we just cover, like, shorter videos and stuff. What do you think of this lady, Jane? You think she looks attractive?
She looks like a hag.
Yeah. I put her in the thumbnail. She could attract more viewers. She seems like the kind of person that would attract more viewers. But we'll cover...
Ugly people to make them feel better about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the purposes they serve.
So, alright. So we're just going to cover these different videos, and then we'll get to that one. We already covered some of these. What should we cover, Gene?
Well, you don't even know which one we're covering.
Well, this one... No, you aren't paying attention at all. We're gonna... I just explained we're gonna cover other ones, and then we're gonna get to this one.
Okay.
On the last episode, we covered this.
The pregnant 19-year-old. I don't think we've covered that yet.
You see that? Her?
We did that on my channel.
Is this that one?
No, the one on the far
Oh,
right.
this one. Yeah. Yeah. That one's a beautiful story. Let's see. A hero cop.
You need to put him down. You need to put him down.
Hey! I get it drunk, but did you, actually handcuff me and prove that I was drunk?
I think she's nursing one of the babies right now. There's 5.
Do you hear all my kids?
Mm-hmm. I do.
You don't care?
No, I do care very much.
When a woman is pulled over out of suspicion that she's driving under the influence, police are shocked to discover 5 screaming and crying children in the back seat of her car.
Hey, you were talking about people like this a little bit ago, Gene.
Yeah.
Trash people.
What do you think about ghetto, hick, white trash people having a bunch of kids?
Yeah, I'm not responsible enough even for myself to take care of myself. You know what I should do? Have fucking 12 kids. Obviously. What else would I do?
Losers like me that, invest in education and actually learn a trade and take care of themselves. Those are the people who usually don't have kids until they're in their 30s and stuff. They're the losers. It's the real Chads alphas in our society that start having 20 different fucking kids before they're 25.
How many kids do you have, Timmy?
Kids?
Yeah. Did you
Me?
lose count?
I don't have kids, dude.
Well, don't you love it when people have that mentality of it's like they're 23 and they have 2 kids and they're like, well, I have kids. That's a sign of success.
Or they'll act like they need to do, or they'll act like they need to be treated special because of it or something. That's what she was just saying to him. It looked like she's like, I have 5 kids. You don't care. And that's probably her basically telling the cop oh, I should get off from this DUI because I have 5 kids in the back. As if that's not. It's funny because that's to anybody with a brain that works fucking right at all. That is the opposite of talking them into letting you off. It's here, let me explain to you why I'm a big danger to my children and you should take this very seriously. It's just so stupid that they try to use that as some sort of thing to talk that's what it seemed like.
Use this logic. Remember that pink hair dyed cunt in Billy's Discord who was defending Regina Star, who was defending Kino and Spec?
Yeah.
She sat there and when she was talking shit, I asked her okay, what are you doing outside the internet? What's your and she's like, I'm a caretaker. I'm like, a caretaker? What's that? And she's like, oh, she has kids. It's oh, so that's not being unemployed when you are 20 and you have a kid right out of high school and you're not fucking working. Yeah, call it that. You're a caretaker. That's not being irresponsible.
John, the hardest job in the world is to be a mother.
Yeah, and that's why you don't have kids right out of high school and you wait until you establish some kind of career and sustainable income. That's why you're a dumb fuck when you decide to have kids right out of school. Or right out of your fucking teens. Or even in your teens.
Yeah. People
I'm bragging about being a complete and total absent-minded dumb fuck and getting myself pregnant 2 years out of high school. It's wow.
John, you can't get yourself pregnant.
Yeah.
Bill, maybe I fixed it. Maybe I made it a little better. All right, let's continue the video. Look at that flat butt. She's got a weird butt.
Soon, the officer's focus shifts away from the woman.
What'd you say?
You're way louder than the other guys.
I
Can't
just
even
turned
hear
me down. Shut up. Shut
Oh.
up!
And toward finding care for the distressed children, the scene is one of utter chaos.
That breaks my heart that precious little baby.
It's April 23rd, 2023, and it's a calm, cool
think that
Monday
baby
night in the
Peter's
peaceful
gonna be
family
like-
community of Newberry, Florida. Yet, when a woman looks out her
Again,
window,
Florida.
she finds her
This is
Yeah,
this is not. Yeah, this is normal. This is Tuesday.
this is normal in Florida.
backyard aglow in the lights of a car parked haphazardly in her yard. The driver of the car, 29-year-old Samantha Fletcher, stumbles through the grass, aimlessly peering in the
Wait, so
windows
she's
and the
29.
door of the home. Startled, the homeowner calls 911
call
about the suspicious
What
driver.
was that?
She's 29, so how many kids does she have?
5. At least
Is
that's
that
how
what-
much is in the back. She said 5 kids. I think they're all
So-
hers.
What do you think the oldest kid is?
6.
Like maybe 8 or 9.
Well, if it's 6, well, if 29, that means that she had the kid at 20. If it's if the kid's 6, that means she had the kid at 23. So, do you think 23 is probably a bit too early to be having kids? And I think if you maybe in some cases, but if you have one kid at the age of 23, you're probably going to definitely be struggling providing for yourself and your kids. So you know what? Let's have 4 more kids on top of that.
Yeah, and that is a form of child neglect, whether or not.
But it's
Like-
the white trash hick trailer park way.
Like, hey,
That's
I'm
the sign of success.
I'm barely even able to pay for myself and the kids I already have and take care of them. I better get pregnant again and again. That'll definitely make it better.
Are you still virgin? I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day and I'm illiterate. And you have no killer talent, but I got 5 kids.
Drunken Crow, you gonna let him talk that way about you?
Why is he, John? Why are you doing a Goofy impression?
Because that's how like people that fall into this like demographic are. They're like retards like Goofy.
Whoa, calm down, Gene. We're on YouTube. Yeah, you're offending Drunken Crow.
Driver. When
Offending all
officers
the retards.
arrive at the residence, Samantha has already driven off into the night. Fortunately, it doesn't take officers long to locate her. They find Samantha driving down a rural stretch of road and are only able to stop her after they use their cruiser to box her in.
Where is it at? Do you know where the key is? Definitely. Sweetheart, hang on just a minute, okay? Do you know where the key is? No. Okay, can you step out for just a minute? Let me find the key and let me make sure your kids are okay. Do you know where you're at? Yes. Where are you at?
I'm at my car.
Do you know where you're at?
Yes.
Where?
On the road back home?
Okay, where is home? Do you know where home is?
Very
Yeah.
specific.
Where? Do you know what your address is? Which is what?
I don't think so.
You don't have to answer?
I don't have to
Okay,
answer.
do you have any ID? Tell me where it is. I don't want you to go in the car
Yeah.
for it.
I don't have to.
That's the best thing to do when you're in trouble with the cops is like make sure
That
to
probably is the best thing to do.
I don't know.
Well, not in this case where they're asking you simple questions.
Yeah,
but-
you don't want to
Yeah.
like if you're already in trouble, you should try to just keep the cops happy or whatever, not be like, "Oh yeah, what? You asked how old I am? I'm not telling you. How tall am I? I don't know. Who cares? I'm not gonna answer nothing."
But I don't know if they think you're a suspect in a crime. They start asking you questions. That's where you plead the 5th.
Well, she's obviously drunk,
Yeah.
so there is no like
Yeah.
whatever.
All right, well, hold tight.
No
Stay right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Was there a
It
dog?
seems Samantha also brought her dog along for this
family.
strange drive.
Hey, just hold on. Just hold on. You're fine.
Stay right there.
You're fine. What's your name? Are you okay?
Samantha isn't eager to talk now, but she'll have plenty to say later.
You guys okay? Okay. Or are you living in your car? Can you answer me? Do you live in this town? Do you know where you're at?
I know I'm not.
Where's that? Okay. Is that where you're at right now?
No.
I need to know if you have somebody that can help you come figure out what's going on with your kids and with you. Are you having a medical issue right now?
No.
Okay, well then how come you can't tell me where you're at?
He's having a stroke.
Are you embarrassed by what's going on?
They said not to answer.
Who said not to answer? I mean, we're just trying to help you. And so I need you to answer. Because I need to figure out what's going on and why you have kids in the car. And is there something medically going on with you? Is there something else?
I didn't want to drive home. I feel dumb.
Okay, well don't feel dumb. We need to figure out what's going on.
His dad was like, "It's no big deal. Take him home."
I think I know what a medical issue is.
Legal guardian.
Like white trash dumb fuck syndrome. Anyway, I gotta take a piss. Be right back.
No, you.
His mom.
Okay.
His dad kind of sucks.
Okay.
Detectives take what little information Samantha has given them and do some searches to see if they can contact any of the children's fathers to come and collect them. If they can't, officers will have a big problem on their hands.
She's still nursing? Okay.
I got husband's phone number. I'm getting ready to go call him.
Okay.
But if he's gonna do it.
Take note of the open containers in Samantha's front seat. They definitely don't help her case. In addition, the officers on scene note that Samantha and her vehicle smell heavily of alcohol.
You're fine. I want that front door closed.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just go back to stand where you were. I think she's nursing one of the babies right now. There's 5. That's what she's working on.
Good thing she got drunk before she nursed the baby, right? What a good mother.
Right now, I was trying to call someone that she's related to. Okay. What do you... Can you set the baby down? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Can I nurse?
Okay, okay, yeah, that's fine.
While nursing an infant, refraining from drinking any alcoholic beverages is ideal. Averaging more than 1 drink per day, which the CDC categorizes as moderate consumption, can be damaging to an infant's development, growth, and sleep patterns.
I'm sorry.
Hey, come over here. Give him the baby. We got it. Hey, baby. Okay, you're gonna come over here. You almost dropped your baby on a kid. Yeah, I had to catch it.
Grab her.
But the child she nearly dropped is only 6 weeks old, yet Samantha still has the gall to make this next statement.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Ma'am, keep your hands on the hood.
What did I do? Like,
You missed
what did
it.
I do? What?
You missed it, Gene.
What
She almost dropped her baby, and the cop
In
had
her-
to catch it.
In her defense, maybe she was playing hot potato with the baby.
Huh. Watch, Gene.
It's only 6 weeks old, yet Samantha still has the gall to
Oh,
make
wait, no.
this ideal. Averaging more than 1 drink per day, which the CDC categorizes as moderate consumption, can be damaging to an infant's development, growth, and sleep patterns.
I'm sorry.
Hey, come over here.
Nice feeding the baby.
Give him the baby. We got it. Hey, baby. Okay, you're gonna come over here. You almost dropped your baby on a kid.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I had to catch it.
Grab her.
But the child she nearly dropped
And it
is only
takes, like, a
6
really
weeks old, yet Samantha
Exceptional
still...
kind of human being.
Yeah.
A person that they always exercise due diligence, like that has children. I mean,
Could tell she
just
really
simply
cares a
having a
lot
kid,
about those
yeah.
kids. It's like I'm more careful than with my cat when I'm drunk than and shit. I don't know. I'm more careful with my cat than she is with her baby. I don't know.
has the gall to make this next statement.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Ma'am, keep your hands on the hood. That's just... Are you just detaining her now before we walk?
yeah, common theme in all these videos.
I get what you're saying. She just can't get around the kids anymore.
What did I do?
I don't think so. No. We can put the baby back in the car seat. Yeah. Oh my God. Where could we put the baby? In the car seat. Where it was. Oh, aren't you the most precious thing ever? Sam, you almost dropped the baby.
Yes, I'm trying to grab her and hold her. Everyone's yelling. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything wrong.
My name is Deputy Wink, the Alachua County Sheriff's Office. Some people were worried about you, and these deputies found you, and they're a little bit worried about you driving. There's some exercises that we can put you through. They're voluntary. They're to make sure that you're safe to drive. Would you be willing to do that for us?
Yes.
Okay.
Hot. Can I move?
Oh, you don't have. You can put your hand right here if you want. It's not hot right there.
Do you hear all my kids?
Mm-hmm. I do.
You don't care?
No, I do care very much. We're just trying to make sure you're okay, and then we'll get you out of
Yeah,
here.
so that's like a oh, I'm a mother. You should let me go because I like have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, what a good cop. Yeah, here, have your baby back. Hope you don't drop it. Get back in your car. Just drive home drunk, whatever. Hey, you should drive backwards. You know, make sure to drink more while you're driving too, you piece of shit.
People that don't have kids who are losers. It's the white trash that have like 5, 6 kids.
Yeah, and drive around with them while they're drunk and almost drop their
all
babies.
all the meth heads and stuff. Those are the kind of people you need to look up to because that's a sign that you're a really accomplished person.
Yeah.
All right. Come stand right here for me. And I would like you to turn and face this way. Face me.
The officer explains to Samantha that they're going to run through a few exercises that will help confirm or deny that she's intoxicated. However, Samantha seems to be worried about something else entirely. The camera on the officer's chest.
Is that on?
I want you to follow this with your eyes, okay? Back up just a little bit. Right there.
E.T.
Watch out, hon. Careful. Careful. Back. Put your arms back down by your side for me. Down by your side, honey.
The sheet officers are marking here is the Drug and Alcohol Influence Report, which can be used to support the officer's claim that Samantha is intoxicated, even if she refuses a blood, breath, or urine test. As you can see, Samantha didn't exactly pass it.
All right, ma'am, the next one is going to be the walk and turn, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to place your left foot on the white tape. I want you to place your left foot on the line. I want to place your right foot on the line ahead of your left foot with the heel of the right foot against the toe of the left foot, okay? Place your arms down at your side like so.
Okay.
Keep this position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you look at me?
There's two deputies
No,
back
but
there.
can you look?
Ma'am, we've got 2 deputies back there that are taking his...
to my stomach. Can you look at them, please?
I can see them from where I'm standing,
2
honey.
deputies back there are taking as good a care of them as they can be taken care of.
Okay. All right, go ahead and, like I had you before, just put your toes and your heels together like this.
Sam, they are fine.
I know. I
got
can't.
You can't. You don't want to do this?
No, I do. I just.
Do you want to do these exercises?
I do. I just.
He's gay.
Yes.
He's our first gay cop on the show. This is awesome. See, we're really like trying to be more diverse on this show. That's why
you don't really see a lot of gay cops. That's the thing.
Yeah, or maybe they're just not as like feminine with their speech. All of them.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being that way, but you know that like police culture in America, if you are like that like openly like feminine as a male cop, then you probably are going to be bullied by the other officers.
It's something you don't see as often, but it's just in the same way that you don't see female cops as often as males, right?
Well, you kind of see female cops more often than I'd say gay cops.
That's true. This is the first time I've, at least he's like vocally feminine and stuff, so I assume he's gay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. Don't start walking until I tell you to. I just want you to get with your right foot in front of your left foot, like this. Look at how I'm standing.
No, I'm messing with it.
Just stand just like this.
Listen.
I'm so fucking uncoordinated, I can't even do that sober.
You can't?
No, I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want to keep trying or do you want to move on?
No, it's
I don't know what that means. Do you want to keep trying this or move?
Do you want to keep trying or move on? No, it's okay. He's like, I don't know what that means. That doesn't tell me either one. Like,
move on.
I want to move on.
I'm sorry.
Officers are forced to mark stopped and cannot perform the exercise on the alcohol drug influence report. It's certainly not looking good for Samantha or her kids.
This is our last one called the one leg.
wait, did the kids get a DUI too?
Yeah, they're gonna arrest him.
They got drunk off for breastfeeding.
Yep, the infant definitely was drinking.
And
The officer then instructs Samantha on the next test.
do you understand the instructions?
Yes, sir.
You may begin. Are you going to do the exercise? Because if you say you can't and then you start again, you're confusing me a little bit. Are you going to do it or no?
I'm trying.
Well, you said you can't, so I'm just trying to make sure that you're going to do it.
I'm trying.
Okay.
This test also proves to be a lost cause.
We're going to do one last one. Close your eyes and tilt your head back. Put your arms out like an airplane. Count as high as you can until I tell you to stop.
Wow.
Look, will the plot twist be that they find like no alcohol in her blood?
She doesn't want to take a breath test.
Did they do that on purpose? Have that as like the final test so they could just get her hands behind her back? Because that was kind of funny.
I've never had to do that one, so I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, it seems like they only did that just so they could put their the cuffs on her easier. Just be like,
Just stop.
Wow.
yeah, that wasn't even part of the test.
She doesn't want to take a breath test, which is a shame because if she blew 0.5, we'd charge her with the enhancement.
Often, if the subject's BAC is a certain level
0.5?
and there are children
Jesus
in the car,
Christ.
a DUI charge at
0.08 is 0.08 is the legal limit. My second DUI, I blew a 0.25. So this bitch is, if she did blow a 0.5, she's a heavy drinker.
Oh yeah, she's drunk bitch.
itself could be enhanced to a
Like, I didn't know, I guess it's different depending on the state, but I didn't know you could refuse to do the breathalyzer.
Yeah, you can refuse to do the breathalyzer, but then they'll take you to a hospital to draw your blood.
Yeah.
Got the cute Jack here.
felony of some sort.
Have you ever been in trouble before? No. I'm going to read you some stuff as soon as we get you sat down, okay?
But this actually isn't Samantha's first time receiving her Miranda rights, despite her claim. In 2014, when Samantha was just 21, she was arrested for a DUI. Though this is her second time, she still seems to struggle to understand exactly what's happening.
So, like, what am I being charged with?
DUI.
And then,
DUI.
can I get, like, let go tonight or no?
We'll talk about that again in just a second.
It seems that after officers leave Samantha alone, it all finally starts to sink in.
Hey!
Beep beep beep. What the fuck?
It's got quite the escape
Can I
plan
take
here.
a test?
Yeah, you can when we get to the jail.
Can I do it now?
No, we have to do it at the jail. That's what the law says.
With that, the officer takes Samantha to jail. On the way, her strange comments only grow more nonsensical.
So, at what point do you have your camera on? It is? You have it on right now? You had it on all night, bud. So, can I call my husband now? Or y'all won't let me?
Or hubby.
Oh, yeah, y'all like to control that, don't you? So, are y'all dropping me off at the jail? Thanks, Bubba. Is there anyone coming to get my kids?
Yeah, they're going to probably go to DCF for them. Charlie Station.
Can you call my husband?
We're trying to, but his phone's going straight to voicemail. The lieutenant that was here, the female lieutenant, she said she's going to keep trying to call him, okay?
That means nothing. Can you, like, let me help you call him?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay, thanks, bud.
Samantha's sarcastic, bitter attitude wanes for just a moment when the severity of the Department of Children and Family Services getting involved hits her.
What'd you say?
Look at her disrespecting those officers. The DUI is one thing, but I mean, you don't disrespect the police.
Yeah, it's like they found her like putting her children in extreme danger and stuff, and they're such jerks
Well,
for
that's
not.
one thing, but then being rude to the cops, I mean, that's definitely 10 times worse than putting your kids in danger.
Yeah.
Can I please tell them goodbye? Please, 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 please.
I don't want you to.
Well, you did this, so.
Oh my God. We just. I'm pretty sure we just saw a DUI bitch like on one of the last high crimes that did the same thing, where they're like, "Oh, it's your fault. You did this to me," to the cops. It's like she's like drunk and running over like stop signs or shit like that. I don't know. It was just crazy. And then like
You don't do that stuff when you're drunk, Shab.
and then it's like it's a cop's fault that she was drunk and making herself a danger to everyone else. It's like, what? Like, okay.
Yeah, but she's got children, Shab.
Yeah, she should be allowed to get away with anything, especially putting her children in danger, because she's a mother. So what? She almost dropped her baby. Whatever. She'll dust it off, and the baby will get over it. Whatever.
She may have done something illegal, but she's got children to take care of.
Yeah, and she's a white woman too. Poor lady.
Well, you know, if she was black, it's like she would have been on the floor in handcuffs. Like
they would have
just a few seconds in. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have shot her with the shocky thing, yo.
I didn't. I get it drunk, but did you, like, actually handcuff me and prove that I was drunk? Did you?
What? We did all that stuff? Huh?
Or do you block it out on your camera? Are you sure? Can we see that, bud?
It's safe to say Samantha would probably be comfortable going her whole life without seeing the officer's footage. Back at the scene, officers and deputies scramble to figure out what to do with their children.
Sucks, but that breaks my heart that precious little baby.
Instead of resorting to calling DCFS, some of the dedicated officers stayed with the children for over 4 hours, caring for them and feeding them as they waited for a guardian to arrive. And, fortunately, a family member took the children into their care. Upon arriving at the jail, Samantha Fletcher refused to take a breath test to measure her blood alcohol content. Ultimately, she was charged with driving under the influence and child neglect.
That video is kind of boring.
You would think that she would get charged not only with DUI and child neglect, but child endangerment.
Yeah.
Considering she was driving drunk with kids in the car.
Yeah.
I mean, that video was kind of like, here's a generic kind of drunk person going through like the standard like
Gene,
DUI
me and
test.
Drunken Crow and Timmy loved it. Okay? It was beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
We loved that pancake ass every time she tried to get in her car.
Yeah. It was
The
hot.
only thing that made it interesting was that there were like 5 kids.
Is that what you find interesting, Gene? Kids?
Wow. I like how you're
Okay, so
I'm glad you said it, not me.
So what do we cover next? What do we cover next?
Ooh,
Cop.
try the Area 51 one.
You're in Area 51.
Yeah, I want to see crazy people try to get into Area 51.
You're Area 51.
A Lincoln County deputy has been dispatched to Area 51 in this extremely rare footage. Not only does it show the camo dudes talking, and they never speak to anyone out there, but in this never-before-seen footage, you'll also see them talk about how they handle trespassers. Many people believe that lethal force is authorized and trespassers on the base are shot. So, let's see what happens.
How are you doing?
Seth?
How are you doing?
Doing great.
Good. Why are you parked here?
I'm just waiting to get in.
Okay, you realize this is
It's base camp.
Yeah, you're not getting in.
I don't believe that.
This guy.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, you're not getting in.
Okay.
So you need to go ahead and back out and keep driving that way.
So
Nothing.
It's unclear why the trespasser feels he might have a chance at talking his way into being allowed past those gates.
You got your license on you?
yeah.
What's bringing you out from New York?
I was told to come here.
By who?
People here.
No, you weren't.
How do you know
Man,
that?
they
Because
contacted
they're
me,
calling me to get you out of here.
Are they?
Yeah.
However, the deputy is well aware that the man's presence has most definitely not been requested at the restricted location.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Who do you know that works out here that told you to come?
Jane Clark.
Jane Clark?
Yep.
Okay. They do realize that you have to have official badges to get in, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
I can't even get past this gate.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a generally speaking, you need an official badge. Do you have any type of clearance? Take that as a no.
No, you can ask Jane Clark.
One must wonder who this mysterious Jane Clark is.
Well, I don't know a Jane Clark that works out here, so.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know.
Do you think?
I feel like he's been trolled. It looks like he actually legitimately thinks that there's like a Jane Clark here that like, what do you think the chances are that he just got trolled by somebody online?
What if it wasn't online? What if it was just somebody trolling him, like out of his window at night? They dressed up as an alien with a voice modulator.
Yeah, he's that area.
Jane Clark.
Wait, what? Was this during the Storm Area 51, like 2000, whatever?
Naruto.
I don't think this
thing.
has anything to do with that. I don't think so.
This guy has a much more eccentric kind of plan where it's just show up, ask for a tour or whatever. Maybe that's what everyone else was overlooking.
Yeah, I'm assuming this has nothing to do with that. This guy just showed up.
He's not even wearing ninja, you know.
Yeah, you know it's not related then.
But Jane Clark is just one of many. In fact, according to the man, several individuals have requested his presence.
I also know Stacy Phillips, Dana Soriano, and Chelsea Strange.
Why are they all girls?
Well,
He's
either way,
definitely
you're
got-
not getting past.
Because he's
They're-
a pimp, dude.
No, it's the same Indian guy being like, "Oh, we're all here."
Wait, what?
No, he's one of those people where he's born with like a super conscious conscience, and it allows him to pick up on like brain waves from other people, like radio waves, but it has to be of somebody who's of the opposite sex. So you can't communicate with somebody who is of the same sex or whatever. Like if both parties have a Y chromosome, it kind of like cancels the brain waves and wavelengths and everything out. You know what I'm saying? And then they've been communicating with him using their super conscious brain radio auras, telling him to come here and rescue them.
Yeah.
It's the gate.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and start backing out while I get your information in the computer.
Uh-huh.
And then once I'm all done, I'll give you your license back and you can keep driving on that road.
But the trespasser is clearly opposed to the request. The business that awaits him
Now,
inside
I don't
those
think they have
gates
arrested
must
him
be
yet,
momentous.
I'm fairly certain, usually when people drive, across the sign, they'll arrest them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for trespassing. So I'm surprised that he isn't being detained.
Yes.
Keep driving on that road?
Sound like a plan?
Well, sir, you're not presenting me with many options.
Because that's the only option.
Is it?
Yes.
All right, I don't want to make your job
Scenario
difficult.
51.
What do I what?
What do you think, Scenario 51?
Drugs. Probably a bunch of drugs. That's where they.
You know those
Yeah.
paintings of like all the presidents like sitting around playing poker and pool and smoking cigars?
Yeah.
You think that's what it is? Like all these like dead celebrities, persons of interest. You break into Area 51, and it's just like Jim Henson and like Charlie Chaplin. It's all these like rich old dead people. Epstein's there. They're all just having fun. It's just a hangout.
Well, yeah, of course Epstein's there. He's awesome.
Yeah. Or you know what?
Okay, I
think,
appreciate that.
What if the Earth is like hollow, but it's also flat? And inside Area 51, there's a tunnel that leads to the other side of the hollow flat Earth.
No, there's people that live in the center of the Earth, the core, and the elevator's in there that takes you down to the center where all the rich people live.
But then, how do you explain the Earth being flat, though?
It's not flat. There's
Yeah,
just
it
an
is.
elevator that goes to the center, Gene.
Well, if it's what are some of the?
Yeah, Sunfire makes a good point. Why is nobody turning their camera on? What are you guys, gay?
Because I didn't even know I was going to be on a stream tonight.
Oh, whatever.
and
Didn't
I'm
do your
acting
makeup.
out.
All right, let's get back to it.
And I don't want to ruin your stay. I mean, I'm sure that's a long drive from New York.
It is.
The deputy switches gears and focuses the conversation on the trespasser's identification.
When did this picture come out? You look like you were a young buck about ready to... Did you serve in the military?
Nope, not yet.
Wait, let me
At
call
this
out
point, security from the base
Skeptical Jesus. Fuck you. You never come on camera. Why don't we ever see you come on camera?
Yes, BB.
He's probably came on many cameras.
Shy, flaky piece of shit. He doesn't even like talk in the voice chat at all.
What's
'Cause
up?
He's got his like speech disorder of like having this Canadian accent, being a boot and everything.
What's up, Phantom? All right.
open the gate, apparently to see why the man isn't leaving the premises. Apparently, someone must have failed to communicate that they'd sent the man an invitation to visit the base.
Just on fire.
The
I always
security
have
briefly
fresh beanies.
talks with the deputy, but the
Huh?
Got more beanies than Shab. Shab probably wears the same beanie every fucking time.
Gene, shut up. You maggot.
Tell the chat to stop.
content of
ringing
the
me.
conversation is kept confidential.
You got all that?
Do I got all that?
Yeah, the registration and proof of insurance.
Let me see here. I'm not sure I do.
Glove box.
There you go.
What's this? Insurance?
Yeah.
Registration. Do you have the insurance on your phone or anything?
Insurance on my phone. No. Are you sure Mike Hadley doesn't want me down there? I mean, I'm his grandson.
No.
No?
No.
All right.
He's hitting quite a few roadblocks today. A poor excuse for a warm welcome. After all, the trek from New York to Rachel, Nevada is quite a distance.
And then I'll be able to get his insurance information off my computer.
Can you?
Yeah.
What do you need for that?
Just his plate, which we already got, so
Okay.
I'll just go get his information if you're good with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The deputy heads back to his vehicle. Once inside, he's able to track down the man's insurance policy information after completing a few phone calls. Several minutes later, the deputy approaches security.
Here's his insurance.
Oh, fine.
Then, security raises an important question.
Are you gonna?
What?
Where? They keep bitching about me coming on camera.
Look at that guy. He's got shit on his head.
Yeah.
Gene's got shit on his head.
Conduct a search of him, or?
It seems the deputy hasn't yet pondered the idea.
We were told to leave it up to you.
Okay.
If you wanted us to do it, if you want to do it, or just leave it as is.
I'm thinking just as is.
Okay.
Just get him out of here.
Okay.
Get him sent wherever he wants to go,
Sounds good.
other than here.
Likely a decision intended to prevent the already strange situation from escalating. The question about conducting a search is interesting, in that the hesitation is probably because the deputy isn't sure if a search of the vehicle would be legal. It's unclear if there's probable cause to justify a search, as the general rule is that police can search a vehicle without a warrant, but only if they have probable cause to search it. such as a fair probability that contraband or other evidence of a crime is currently located.
The fact that he's trying to infiltrate Area 51.
Hold on. Thank you, Mango. Mango just subscribed on Kick. Thank you, cool girl. See, people.
Why aren't you subscribing to my Kick, Mango?
She subscribed for 2 months because Mango is too cool, Jane. You could learn a thing or two.
She's not subscribing to mine.
Well, you don't do awesome high crimes on there, Gene. Why don't you do awesome high crimes? No. Thank you, Mango. I'm gonna take a dab in the name of Mango, guys. Please, yeah. When somebody subscribes on Kick, it makes all that noise. Red eye. It party starts on the stream. So yeah, thank you, Mango.
Located inside
What
the
a
vehicle.
sweetie.
Various administrative tasks are performed by members of security.
Is it already printed? Not yet. I just gotta go back and print it out and then.
However, the deputy engages in a frustrating battle with his mobile citation printer.
What in the?
It's clear at this point that the deputy is going to cite the driver. As this is probably a misdemeanor or infraction level crime, it will be a cite and release with a promise to appear in court.
Why?
At this point, the deputy has been troubleshooting his citation printer for quite a while. A police stop can only last so long as necessary to investigate any potential criminal behavior, and then to cite and release or arrest the individual. At this point, it's possible that the detention is pushing up against those acceptable boundaries, which would convert this into a Fourth Amendment violation. This may be disputed in court should the defendant choose to do so. Finally, the battle is won. The deputy emerges from his vehicle victorious, citation in hand.
Of course, the timing works out that way.
The deputy hands a member of security a copy of the citation, then addresses the trespasser.
Okay. So, this is a citation for trespassing on a military installation.
Okay.
With it not being a traffic violation, it is court required. And then you'll find all that information right here. It's through the Alamo Justice Court. Once they're done with you, I'm going to follow you out till you get to the highway.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Just don't turn around when I leave.
I'm going to come back here. I'm done here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Because if I see you again, I'm just taking you straight to jail.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm good. We're all relieved. Big swell of relief.
We're done on our end if you want to escort him out.
Awesome.
The trespasser turns his vehicle around and waits outside the gate as he's been instructed.
Oh,
All right.
those.
Yes, those are important.
Yeah.
So.
Apologize.
Yeah, no problem. All right, brother. You take care.
All right, man. Like I said, I'll just follow you out.
Okay, cool.
And to the relief of all involved, especially the trespasser whose demeanor has drastically changed over the past hour, the encounter is concluded without incident. The reason behind the man's visit to the premises remains a mystery. But one thing is for sure, he most certainly had not received an invitation.
This video is also pretty boring.
Your fucking asshole is boring, Gene.
What makes an asshole entertaining?
It being nice and tight. You got a loosey-goosey, Gene.
Okay. Well, if it's nice and tight, they have a difficult time shitting, so that adds drama. That makes it more entertaining and not boring.
Yes, that's why I like tight asshole, because it makes it hard for them to shit. You figured it out, Gene.
Yeah. That makes it difficult for Shab to make his entrance.
Alright, man steals car with child trapped inside. Does that sound entertaining enough for you, Gene?
Well, it depends. Like, how many people get injured?
Who knows? Probably everybody.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
You stop the
Or
vehicle.
wait, yeah, Gene, you pick it. Which one are we gonna watch, Gene?
Killer realizes she's been called after cutting baby out of the victim's stomach. That one.
What? Are you quieter than normal or something, Gene?
Can't hear me? I'm right up close to my mic. What about my volume on Discord?
Oh, you know what? I think I have you. Maybe different Discords work different with that, because I think I have you turned up louder when we go into the PPP. On here was just that normal. Okay, I turned you up. And Tubby, and where's Drunken Crow? What a slut. Alright, here we go. Everyone hit the like button and be like Mango. Drop those tips, right, Bentley? We need those tips.
Inside the room, and her baby's been removed from her body, and then you show up with a baby.
On October 9th, 2020, 21-year-old Reagan Simmons Hancock was found brutally murdered in the small town of New Boston, Texas.
She looks unhinged.
But what made this case even more disturbing
She was the one that got murdered, Gene.
Okay, well,
was the
Pay
tragic
attention,
fact
Gene.
that
You can't
her
talk that way
unborn
about the
child had
victim.
been ripped from her womb.
Yeah, I can.
But if
Victims can be
authorities thought
crazy, unhinged.
Hold on, don't talk over it, Gene.
New Boston, Texas. But what made this case even more disturbing was the tragic fact that her unborn child had been ripped from her womb. But if authorities thought they had a lengthy investigation ahead of them, they quickly found that wasn't the case. Another baffling revelation surfaced on that very same day, leading them right to the monster who had been hiding in plain sight all along. Around 12 in the afternoon, 27-year-old Taylor Parker was pulled over by a Texas state trooper in what began as a routine traffic stop.
Taylor's
However, the officer was shocked to find a bloody Taylor holding who she claimed to be her newborn infant. She states that she's just given birth and needs to be taken to the McCurtain Memorial Hospital in Idabel, Oklahoma, less than an hour away. Taylor states that she will not allow treatment for the child under any...
The victim's baby?
That's what it looks like. They pulled her over and she was holding a baby and she said she had just given birth. Here's Drunken Crow.
any other place of care. When she arrives at the hospital, Idabel police are quickly notified of the bizarre chain of events, and they suspect that Taylor may be attempting to hide a monumental secret.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Are you ready? I'm coming.
She is she trying to leave?
She's going to think she's going to. Oh, well, there's two in there. The one is ours. That's what's ours.
Okay. Do not let her out that door. So she shows no signs. You won't. You can't.
I like how they tell the like the look on that woman's face. Like I don't know. You'd think you'd find someone bigger and tougher to tell don't let her go out the door. Let's pick the nearest little old lady. Like make sure not to let her out. Okay, I'll block it.
Check for hemorrhaging. What is HCG?
It's a hormone that is.
Do you think maybe she did it?
Okay.
Huh?
When it came to acquiring a kid, adoption, giving birth conventionally, seems too generic. Maybe you want to be the kind of person to say yeah, I cut you out of some other woman's pregnant belly.
It turns out you weren't even mine.
And if there's a baby in there, the HCG is what the hormone that mandates going and getting the nutrients and bringing it to baby.
Okay.
So it's in mama's blood, mama's urine, mama's everything.
Okay.
And it stays up for 6 weeks.
Okay. All right.
It's taken off. You don't want no part.
Huh?
You don't want no part of this. He took off. He's the OBGYN. Yeah, I was going to get called up for resuscitating the baby.
What did we step into?
Oh, it's interesting. So
Murder, kidnapping almost.
I think it's going to be that.
Yeah, because we've had Lamar County called here too. Lamar County, I talked to Texarkana, and then Bowie County.
So when I'm talking, they're talking. I don't understand. They've never done this before. Why are they keeping me? I'm like, it's like, hey, I'm just the ER doc here. I said, I don't know why you're not up and up
Okay.
this week.
She's in there. She refuses to have a vaginal check to make sure she's not hemorrhaging. They've done an ultrasound and HCG, and it doesn't show that she's been pregnant.
Okay.
They have the placenta.
Where's she?
She is in the room. She
You're
is.
not letting her leave.
No.
Authorities make their way to Taylor's room, where an unbelievable truth is about to be revealed.
Hey, thank gosh. She's on the phone now with her boyfriend, so I'll try to sidetrack her a little bit.
That officer's bad.
I can sit with her.
That's what Chad wants to do.
Just talk with the ER doctor. They took blood work, HCG levels, which is a hormone. It's not showing she was pregnant. And they're saying that the placenta, they can send the placenta off for test and whether it comes back to her or not. She won't let her do a vaginal exam to make sure she's not hemorrhaging. So she won't let her.
Hey there. What's your name?
Taylor Parker.
Taylor. Hey, my name's Chad Stansby. I'm a OSBI agent up here, and I heard you brought your baby in.
Isn't it crazy that we can watch this kind of stuff? It's just you would think these recordings, you just, I don't know. Anytime I've ever had a dispute or something where cops were there and stuff, I never think in my mind like, hey, that footage that's being recorded on his chest, it's gonna end up on YouTube and stoners on podcasts are gonna look at it and make fun of me or something or whatever, you know? Like you just would never think that.
Well, it's public records, so
yeah.
Everything that's filmed on a body cam, it's in a public database.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. You can easily go online, look up people's court records.
I'm gonna look up your records.
And it's available to the public. Yeah.
I'll figure out what you've been up to.
Did you give birth on the side of the road or something?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where was that here? In Curtin County?
No, it was in DeKalb.
DeKalb down in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So what happened this morning? Did you just go into labor on the side of the road or something?
No, I was supposed to ride with my fiance, and we own a hog buying facility, and we were gonna come through here, but I was having contractions and stuff and wasn't feeling good, so I stayed at home and told him we would just meet here after he dropped the hogs at 7, and he got tied up. I mean, he's on his way.
Okay. Now how did you get here? Did you drive yourself?
No, an ambulance brought me. Yes, LifeNet.
Oh, okay.
Taylor states that her fiancé, Wade Griffin, will arrive shortly at the hospital.
The nurses said that you weren't wanting to let the doctor check you to make sure you weren't hemorrhaging or anything.
They did an ultrasound.
The hemorrhaging is the bleeding. Whether you're passing clots or not passing clots, it's really good to have you checked for that, because I know I was passing massive clots and they were about to start giving me blood. That's why they're wanting to check out, any damage and check to make sure you're not bleeding inside internally. That's why they're wanting to make sure.
That's okay, that's fine. I didn't know it was a big deal not to want the guy to do that.
No, I mean, if you don't want to, that's up to you, but that's why they're wanting to check, just to make sure.
Make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, you've got blood all over you and all over your fingernails, and I mean, that's a pretty intense thing.
Having it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's scary. You want to make sure you're okay.
Although Taylor is covered in blood, some of it may not be her own.
Did I do something wrong for them bringing me over here?
What did you have? Did you have a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl. Okay.
Did you have a name yet?
Clancy Gale.
Clancy Gale.
That's a nice name.
It is a nice name.
Do you have any other children?
I have 2.
Do you?
How old?
She seems like a nice girl, Gene. You should get to know her. I think you could have a good relationship with her. What'd she say she named it? Clancy Dale or something? I don't know.
Yeah, she's a hick.
Clancy Dale is what I named him. Drunken Crow, what would you do if your mom named you Clancy Dale?
I would become a NASCAR driver.
Woof. Damn. All right.
Sounds exactly like a NASCAR driver's name.
Clancy Dale.
And he's snoring.
Emerson's 10 and Trey's 6.
Taylor, here's the deal. I'm just going to be up front with you. I've been talking to the DA down in Bowie County, and they've been working on a case down there. And
This kind of
we
reminds
know
me
that
of.
you had a
You
hysterectomy.
seen the Ozark?
Hmm?
Seen the Ozark?
Ozark?
Yeah. Can you not hear me?
Yeah. What's the Ozark?
It's a show.
Oh. I've never seen it.
Oh. Well, in the show, like the villains, one of the things they do, I guess, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the show, is they threaten this one dude that if he doesn't stop his little business and stuff, they're gonna take the priest's wife and give her a forced C-section. And then later in the show, the child just abruptly is like at their front door in a carriage, and the mother is like nowhere to be found. So it's implied that they actually murdered mommy, and yeah, but they still left the baby for daddy.
Whoa. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sometime back. And that you claimed to be pregnant for a while, but that you really weren't. So we're trying to figure out where this baby came from. But you didn't give birth this morning.
What do you mean?
That's what I just said. You didn't give birth this morning. And we want to know where this baby came from. So what happened?
I just told y'all what happened.
Okay. What's the doctor gonna find when he comes in and checks you? Is he gonna find you just gave birth? They can tell. When he looks, he can tell them about it.
Oh yeah. I sure hope they can fucking tell.
Birth or not.
Okay.
Taylor states that the doctor will be able to confirm her pregnancy claim, but the truth can only remain hidden for so long.
Taylor, you found a woman this morning on the side of the road, and her baby had been removed from her body. And then you show up with a baby.
Yeah, I think that Reagan, the victim, was probably trying to kill her, and she probably killed Reagan in self-defense, but found out she was pregnant. And it's like, oh God, what do I do?
Oh God.
Because just look at the photo of Reagan. Go back a little bit.
Oh God.
Well, I'm just saying, look.
Been removed from her body.
That's the face of a fucking killer.
Stop.
And then you show up with a baby. And the information is you've had a hysterectomy. There's no way you could have been pregnant. Even though you've been telling people for a while you didn't.
Taylor she's on YouTube and she said you're gay, Gene.
Taylor, did you kill Reagan? That's what this video is saying.
Did you kill Ronald Reagan, Taylor?
Pregnant. There's no way you could have been pregnant. And
I didn't hurt anybody on the side of the road.
well, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying that there's a woman that had her baby removed from her body. Her body's found on the side of the road. I didn't say you did. I just want to know what happened, where this baby came from.
Taylor goes silent.
Who is the lady? Do you know who she is?
I don't know what lady you're talking about.
Okay.
A few moments later, the doctor conducts a physical examination. The results prove that Taylor is, in fact, being deceitful.
So, it surely doesn't look like a baby came out of there. It doesn't look like she had a baby.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
Does not look like she had a baby there.
Although the authorities anticipated the doctor's findings, they're shocked nonetheless.
Yeah, that
Wait,
doctor
did he lie to her and then tell them the opposite? Did I hear that wrong? Was he not like, yep, looked like a baby came out of there to her, and then when he came back towards them, he's like, nope, a baby didn't come out of there. Did I hear that wrong?
Seemed like he was just being sarcastic.
It seemed like he was saying it because he was dealing with a crazy bitch in front of him, and he's just like, yeah, whatever, baby. I don't know. Let me hear that again, because
Okay.
A few moments later, the doctor conducts a physical examination. The results prove that Taylor is, in fact, being deceitful.
So, it surely doesn't
Oh,
look
she
like
doesn't
a baby
look
came
like-
out of there.
Okay, never mind.
Doesn't look like she had a baby.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
Does not look like she had a baby there.
Although the authorities anticipated the doctor's findings, they're shocked nonetheless.
I don't know. That doctor doesn't really sound that formal and that professional.
Yeah,
Really
that
think we should-
that doctor probably smelled his fingers after that.
Well, I mean, like, do you think somebody? It's possible to have an MD if they have a Southern accent.
You're just jealous because his accent's better than yours, Jane. Okay.
Less, and they have only scratched the surface, considering the other revelations that will soon come.
Essentially what we have is, we have a dead woman down in Texas, and you took the baby out of her, which caused her to die. And my question is Taylor a cold-blooded murderer? Or was it something else?
Arnie's here, and look, Arnie, they're the kind of people that go out their way to have kids and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
what we've been watching and stuff.
when they're
You don't want to
20.
be like these individuals or whatever. It's like what Skep said. They're a bunch of hick hillbillies.
No, what Skep actually said is all OBGYNs smell their fingers after an exam.
There's some hillbilly coming early.
Why else would you take up that profession? Like, let's be honest.
Taylor said she's waiting.
She's waiting for your dick, Jane. Give it to her, Jane. Do it, Jane.
This makes things awkward. Like, you want me to expose myself on camera?
No, you can do it in private with Taylor. You don't need us to watch.
No,
Wait,
imagine,
what?
Imagine how many views we would get.
What did you just say?
Gene is talking weird about you now. He's being weird.
Yeah, it doesn't
Ignore
know how to
him.
talk.
Oh well.
He's weird. Ignore him.
You're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm the most normal person I've ever met. Okay?
Gene is the nicest person here.
Oh, yeah.
Gene didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he's known for being the nicest guy around. That's Gene. Okay.
More ethical than I am.
Shut up. You're ethnical. Alright, back to the
I mean, sometimes people have, they go through.
Do you ever cut babies out of women's stomachs, Taylor, and act like it was your baby?
No.
No? Ah, okay, just wondering. You never know.
Depression and some mental issues.
My kid.
Yeah.
Causes good people to make bad choices. Right? And that's kind of where I'm here at today. I knew that doctor wasn't going to find anything. Because I already knew. I already know a lot of things I ask, I already know the answer to before I ask. I tell you, most of the people are going to assume the worst. They're going to assume you're an evil person. And that...
Hey, John. Okay, so a while ago you said that you had a rectal exam. Do you think that doctor smelled his fingers?
Oh, maybe, out of curiosity.
I'm jealous. What the hell? I want to be a doctor.
That's gross. No.
So you still a baby. I don't think that was the case. I mean, you don't seem like that type of person, man.
I didn't kill anybody.
Where'd this baby come from? We're past all of that. Taylor, we're past that.
I did not kill anybody. I didn't kill anybody.
So was she alive when you left?
I wasn't with her.
Taylor sticks to her story, still claiming that the child is hers.
Right now, the DA down there who I've talked to believes it.
Said it's my baby. My little gift from
Now
God.
imagine, like, you're this baby. Imagine when when they're older, they're gonna be told like this happened to them, this crazy bullshit. Like that would just.
They're lucky. Don't you wish you had some awesome like Inception story?
Yeah.
I was saying, like, she probably wanted to do it just so she could tell her kid when they were like 12. It's like, oh, you're really not my biological kid. I really
And
sliced you out what?
Yeah, and Gene, you never pointed out she keeps saying a double negative, so she's admitting to murder. She says, "I didn't kill nobody."
Yeah, Hicks love their double negatives.
So that means she did kill somebody. It's a double negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done did it.
And you plotted for the last 8 months to murder this woman and steal her baby. And right now, the evidence is
Whoa.
there.
What is that
They can
cop
prove
gonna
it
do?
without a shadow of a doubt that that's what happened. They can prove that you murdered that woman. Why is it some woman, everybody's happy, they're having showers, and then somebody comes along and cuts her damn baby out of her gut? That's what we got right now. And that's what you need to understand. That's the point where we're at. We're past all this nonsense about, I wasn't there, I didn't kill nobody. We're past all of that. We know it. We know you did it. There's no doubt whatsoever. You didn't mean to hurt her. Are you sad she's dead? Is it the deal you just wanted a baby so bad that it just kind of overpowered your brain and everything?
My head's been hurting.
Your head's been hurting.
I had a stroke in 2015.
According to Reagan's husband, Homer Hancock, Taylor had taken the couple's engagement and wedding photos, but she and Reagan didn't share a close relationship. However, Taylor claims that the 21-year-old mother told her to come over that day to apparently use her shower, since Taylor's water was supposedly off.
What happened? You go over to her house and what happened?
I remember pulling out.
No.
Did she say
She's
something?
21 with a kid, so maybe she's trying to help her out.
Wait, weren't you saying that earlier that 21-year-olds shouldn't have kids?
Yeah, that's what that's why that was his joke.
I didn't get it because that...
He's saying maybe he helped her out because she had a baby and she was only 21. She's dead now.
Yeah.
He's making...
Oh, that was very dry pen.
Drunken Crow, you silly. You silly. Let's spank Crow.
What happened?
She grabbed the hug of me and told me that I was a liar.
Did you try to fight back?
We both fought back.
You both fought back.
We both hit each other. And she hit her head on the table.
She hit her head on the table. Okay. That's okay. Hey, that stuff happens sometimes, you know?
I didn't move her.
You didn't move her. Okay. So she was still in her house? Okay. She, when she hit her head, did you think she died and you were just trying to save the baby?
Yeah. And I really wanted a baby.
Gene, we should quit our jobs and go do this.
Some fetus slicing?
No, we'll become cops so we can investigate shit like this. Yeah, it'll be awesome. We'll be the bestest cops.
Ooh, and then we'd get a bunch of authority. We would get to, like, I don't know, abuse our authority over.
Yeah, I've always wanted to abuse my authority. Always.
One thing, annoying piece of shit in like the live chat, like you can abuse your wrench, time them out and stuff. But I mean, imagine like being able to just bash somebody's head in the pavement whenever they piss you off. I mean, you could just say they had a gun. There you go.
I thought they had a gun. I'm fine. I'm a cop.
And John, if you're a moderator, you get a wrench. If you're a cop, you can also use a wrench.
Yeah, but it's more fun if you use the wrench as a cop.
They got a gun. That's tougher than a wrench. I was just
That's
trying to
even
see.
more fun.
Yeah. All right.
That's okay. Well, and that shows what a good person you are. So you tried to save the baby. So did you I guess you got the baby out of it. Did you do like a C-section on it? You don't remember. So how did you go from her laying there with her head hit to you having the baby in your hand?
You gotta give her credit. I mean, she's got like no background working. God, calls it Chad.
Taylor is asked.
Did you not hear me speaking?
How is it bad?
Well, I'm saying, did you not hear me speaking, Chad?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. What are you
Why
saying?
didn't you pause it, piece of shit?
You're gay. All right. So what were you saying?
So you got to give her credit. She's got like no medical background or whatever, and she was actually able to succeed at performing her first C-section.
It's probably not that hard.
Yeah,
What,
if
you
you
think
if
you
you
can
don't
do
ca- if the mother is just something you discard or whatever, I don't think it's too hard to probably go through that process if the mother's life doesn't matter. Just cut them out and cut the tube. I don't know. I don't think it would be.
Yeah, it's that simple.
It's that simple, Gene. See?
If anyone else was present at
Yeah,
the
you just
home
cut
during
the
this time,
tube.
to which
That's
she
what it is.
states
Cut the
that it was
tube.
just she and Reagan. However, this would be blatantly untrue, as Reagan's 3-year-old daughter was inside of the house when her mother's life was tragically taken away.
Did you take anything up there with you? I mean, some people carry knives, especially up here, but did you have a knife or a razor blade or anything like that?
There's a knife in my purse, but
In actuality, Taylor had 3 knives in her possession, all of which were found in her purse.
Were you inside her house or outside her house?
we started outside, then we were inside.
Fighting?
Is Timmy snoring?
Yep.
What a maggot.
Arguing? Okay. And what, were you inside the house or outside the house when
Maureen, that's done.
when you actually, when it turned physical?
Gab.
She hit you or you hit her?
What?
Like how you're. Why are you fucking pausing it when I'm?
Because
speaking?
every time I go to play it at all, you're like, oh, you start talking.
Oh,
What are you saying?
I won't say anything.
You're kind of quiet too.
Well, no, I turned him up.
No, it's still quiet for me.
Well, I turned him up on my end.
Oh,
Do
well,
you have me turned up all the way?
no, I got you turned on all the way. And that's why
Ooh.
we don't see the bottom half view.
Okay.
So what? You're gonna call this cop fat again, Gene? Was that what you were gonna say? You piece of
Gonna
shit.
talk about, and he's probably not getting the most quality sleep with all his snoring. It's interfering with his REM sleep.
You think so?
And it's a sign of obstructive sleep apnea.
It's crazy.
She hit me outside.
She hit you outside? Okay. Did she run back into the house or something? Did you go in after her or what happened then? She hit you outside and then what happened?
I hit her. She grabbed a hold of my hair and shoved me in the garage. Because I remember her hollering, Jennifer.
Who's Jennifer?
I don't know, that was just the name she was hollering.
Now, what's her name again? The lady you went over to see?
Taylor cannot seem to answer the question and quickly changes the subject, voicing that her fiancé had nothing to do with her violent deed.
So, you go into the living room, y'all fight some more? Continue fighting? I know that. That's okay. That's why hey, listen, Taylor. If I believe that, I wouldn't be spending time talking to you.
See, Skeppy pointed out again.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Right?
It's yeah, self-defense card.
I believe it. The pregnant lady attacked her. As all pregnant ladies do, they always love to attack people.
No, in all actuality, in any case, if it's a case of self-defense, you get a baby.
Yeah, that it says in the Bible, Leviticus 2:30. If you fight a pregnant woman and win, you get the baby.
Give them an emergency
Yes! Perform an emergency C-section and take the baby.
and scalpel at hand.
Yes. I love the Bible. It's so amazing.
Gotta catch them all.
Why did this happen, right? So, why did she call you a liar? What was that about?
The baby.
Her baby? What about it? Why would she call you a liar about the baby?
Once again, Taylor can't remember, but goes on to state that Reagan had stabbed her in the hand with a knife.
Right there. She got me tip of it right there.
Okay.
I just remember hitting her.
But she had a knife though. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why she grabbed it. I don't know why, whatever.
I told you. You look at Reagan's photo.
But it's not.
She just has those killer eyes.
Never
Yeah. It turns out she was the victim all along.
hurt anybody.
Well, let's just try to save the baby.
I don't have a record.
I can believe that. She hits you with, apparently picks up something, hits you with something heavy. You're not sure what it was. And there was blood. Did you stick her with the knife? Or once you
She fell with the knife because I shoved her.
Okay, so she get the knife back from you?
We both had it in our hands a few times.
Oh, okay, I'm just trying to get it right in my head, you know what I mean? So.
She told me that I was gonna rot and that she'd kill me if I touched her again.
And she's got the knife. Did she fall on the knife? Is that what you believe? Or is that what you know? Or you don't know?
She had to because I didn't.
You didn't stab
I didn't stab her.
Okay, that's fine. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like she'd been, like the knife.
That makes sense. She pushed the woman and she landed on the knife, and that's how she that's how the baby came out. She opened up her belly and the baby just
I
plopped
don't think
out.
she's claiming that's how the baby came out. I think her logic is she was killed, and it's like, oh, she had a child and stuff, so she did the emergency C-section to save the kid.
Well, she's saying that first she said that she hit her head and died, and then now that she was pushed and the knife went into her body. I was just making it a joke, John.
Well, let's see you give better improv than her when you're being interrogated for something like this.
Oh, I can fucking do it.
I think Timmy's given the greatest improv here.
Yeah.
Go Timmy.
She grabs something and started smacking herself with it and told me that they would believe I did it.
Oh, okay, so she started hitting herself with something.
In Reagan's last moments,
sounded
Taylor
like
asserts Reagan stated that
Said she grabbed him, and I was thinking like, oh, she grabbed the baby's umbilical cord and started snapping herself with it.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't know where it was going from there. I don't get who him is.
Yeah.
Maybe it just the text there was wrong, and she was saying it, not him. I don't know.
she was dying and wanted Taylor to take her baby.
Do you remember cutting her open to get the baby out? Did you have much trouble getting it up, cutting her open? You didn't? Okay. So you take the baby out of her stomach. Is that right?
It fell out like she was pushing,
Mm-hmm.
and it come out.
It come out of her vagina?
No.
Or out of her stomach? Okay. All right.
It was
She made another
still in the
vagina for it to come out of.
Oh, okay. All right. So it comes out of her stomach and it's still in the sack. Did you have to pull the sack apart to get the baby out?
Yeah, to pull it open, turned her over and started smacking her back.
Mm-hmm. Wade said that you've been telling him you were pregnant for a while, for the last 8 months. Why have you been telling Wade you were pregnant? It's just you wishful thinking and you really just want to be pregnant that bad? Or what was the deal there?
Because didn't they show photos of her pregnant, not the other girl? Didn't they show photos of her pregnant? So was she just I don't know, wearing, dressing herself up to be
No, she
pregnant?
was actually pregnant at some point, and she had a miscarriage or something,
Oh, okay.
and then so during this time that he's talking about, she wasn't supposed to be pregnant. It was prior to that or whatever.
Okay. I thought he was saying that she was lying about being pregnant, so I thought like, oh, was she putting on a charade or something?
In another shocking turn of events, authorities have learned that Taylor was faking her pregnancy for the last 8 months, even going so far as to fake ultrasounds and throwing a gender reveal party. But there was still more to uncover in this gruesome investigation.
Wait a second. That gender reveal party that had a picture of a... I know there was pink there,
It's
but
like a
what is...
dog or something, or that might have been a cow, a baby cow or something.
Yeah, so was the gender reveal that...
party.
Oh, yeah, because they're a bunch of hicks.
What...
It's a baby cow.
Is it a black girl or is it a... I don't...
Yes.
I don't understand the cow part.
But anyway, well, they probably just had the cow come out with the like the pink around it. Like,
Yeah.
What is it? And then they brought the cow out.
Yeah.
It's a fucking minotaur.
Now, here's the thing, Sheb. What do you think? Is it sexist that pink is allocated to girls and blue is allocated to boys? Is that sexist? Finding colors to gender.
I don't think it's.
Oh my God,
I think
Sheb,
it can be sexist, but it's not. Just like inherently.
It was
What about gender reveal parties? Don't they? You're assuming the baby's gender.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes it could be stillborn.
Yeah, they should have. Oh,
great joke.
Oh,
better than your jokes, Gene. Right, Jack? Yeah, Jack agrees. See, that's how I'll do my ginger reveal. I'll put a pink thing on Jack.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought there's more than two genders. So if gender reveal parties only include two genders, isn't that like they're saying that there's only two?
Shut up, Gene. You know the answer to that.
No, but aren't these? I'm sorry, but these aren't woke, Shab. Where's
Oh.
Skippy Jesus?
Wait, John, on that topic, that is a male bull with pink. So that's female color with a male calf. So what kind of gender is that? Is the kid a hermaphrodite?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's just a cross dress. There's gonna be a cross dresser. That's what it means.
But there was still more to uncover in this gruesome
Reveal the
investigation.
gender as girl, and then they grow up and they decide that they don't want to be a girl. So
yeah,
is that anti-LGBT.
That's pretty crazy that she even went as far as doing a reveal, like a gender reveal party for a kid she didn't have.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Because I've never been a bad person.
I don't think you are.
Inevitably, Taylor is placed under arrest and taken to the Idabel City Jail. Sadly, Reagan's baby, Braxlyn Sage Hancock, did not survive.
Oh.
Though Taylor made it seem like her victim's death was somewhat of an accident, a startling piece of information indicates otherwise. On the day of the murder, she researched a video of a physical exam showing a preterm infant at 35 weeks gestation being delivered. Reagan was 34 weeks pregnant. When authorities recovered her body, it was clear that she'd been severely beaten and had suffered hundreds of slashing wounds. In November of 2022, Taylor was convicted of capital murder and kidnapping and was sentenced to death. She is now the 7th woman currently on death row in Texas.
I don't know if I agree with the death penalty.
Isn't Texas like one of or the most pro? No,
yeah.
like most pro death sentence.
Yeah. That's the state you don't want to get caught murdering in if you don't want the death penalty. For sure. But like Yeah, I don't agree with the death penalty, but definitely I think someone like this should not be allowed back into society. Ever. Okay. Man, that's crazy. That sucks that the kid didn't make it. I was talking earlier, like that's a neat, like it's kind of a neat story to say if you, and yeah, it would make it a more happy ending. But no, the baby died.
Usually happy endings are kind of boring, but this would be a case where it actually adds more intrigue. What would it be like growing up and dealing with the trauma of being birthed through a murder C-section?
You're a murder C-section. TikTok star is convinced that laws don't apply to him.
Anyway, Shab, it's 2:33.
You're ditching us, Gene?
Yeah.
We're not done with that episode of High Crimes, Gene.
That's gay, Gene.
I need to get to bed. It's almost
piece of crap.
And tomorrow's or today's Friday, so it's Friday night, so I can stay up all night with you.
Yeah.
You don't mean that.
You skank, Gene. You're a Gene skank, Gene.
Nighty night, everyone.
Alright, good night, poop face. See you tomorrow.
Happy because Shab kind of hoaxed me into coming on.
It was an accident.
Yeah. Hasta la vista.
Alright, peace, gay guy. Wow, what a gay guy.
It's John using. Oh, it. I have to work tomorrow, and it's 2:00.
Yeah, right. The dude that doesn't even sleep.
I stayed up until 6:00 yesterday. I've been staying up 5:00, 6:00, and I still go to work. It's fine.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. What? Did we cover the? Yeah, we still haven't watched the one that the stream is named after. So let's watch this.
Here all day. I ain't got nowhere to go.
She looks beautiful.
Me neither. You.
No, but they just know everything because I'm on TV. That's why. Because you're on TV. That's why we know everything about her, and we're wearing all those body cams and all that good shit. I never lose my head. Everything's wrong with me. Take me.
On May 11th, 2023, Flagler County law enforcement responded to multiple reports of an erratic woman riding a bicycle against traffic down East State Road 100, keying vehicles as she went. Upon their arrival, events escalated at an almost unbelievable pace, resulting in some of the most hostile and shocking behavior we've ever seen.
Swear to God, I'm burn this shit down.
I'm not playing with you. Come here. Come here, right?
Right away, tempers are hot on both sides. Rather than chase her across the field, the officer opts to get back in the car and drive towards her.
Come here, now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
You're gonna let me go?
Lay on the ground.
You're gonna let
Lay
me go?
on your
I got all
stomach.
your fucking footage
Lay on
the
your
TV?
stomach. Lay on your
No,
stomach.
you're gonna bring out all your producers right now.
Put your hands behind your back. You're
Wait,
not-
what's happening?
I think she thinks she's on Cops.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, it seems like she thinks that like the cops run into you're on an episode of Cops every time or something. It's like no. Although it kind of was actually the case for her. She's not on Cops. She's on YouTube.
What are you doing this for?
Because y'all are fucking videoing me. You know you are. I told you to stop for years. You're not stopping.
Put your hands behind your back.
Fucking stop.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna come through with it.
You're playing with me now. Now I'm not playing with you. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back now. You're gonna get tased if you don't put your hands behind your back. You know that, right?
More for your TV?
Yeah, you think so?
More for TV? More for TV, right?
Don't move. I'm telling you now. You're gonna get tased if you don't stop.
Is that what it is? That's what it
I
is.
didn't catch. What did this start with? Why did they get called out?
Oh, she was keying cars.
Is that what it was? Holy shit.
Yeah.
More for TV, right? Yep. I'll be a TV show. I'll be a fucking TV show. Huh? You fucking red.
I'm not the one.
Fucking done.
Battery on Leo, too. Now you just got 2 charges.
Oh, whoa.
Good job.
Guess what? You fucked.
Stand up. Stand up or I'll drag you there. The choice is yours. Let's go.
She seems nasty and sweaty. And stinky.
That's why John left. He was like cream in his pants if you watched this.
Yeah, like I feel bad for the cop having to handle this thing.
All right, we can sit here all day then. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Me neither.
Lay there.
Me neither, you
Thankfully, backup has arrived.
She
and
showed
the
her
sheriff is on the
vagina.
Cooter shot.
Hey, check this out. We're gonna stand you up, put you in the car. You start kicking, you're going right back down on the ground.
That's where I want to be. That's where I want to. Yes, that's where I'd like to be. So have fun with that.
I'm gonna cut this backpack though. That's fine. Or do you have a knife? Can you cut this backpack? I sure do.
Well, you guys didn't go to much schooling, did you? You didn't have much schooling, did you? You didn't have much schooling, did you?
All right, come on. Just leave her on the side until we get somebody else here. Oh, that's what you tried to hit me with, huh?
Oh, shit. That's not what I tried to hit you with.
I watched you swing it at me. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? I was the vape you dummy.
The item officers are referring to is a fix-a-flat tool, and Bree's alleged assault of the officer with this makeshift weapon would become central to the media frenzy surrounding this case. However, it's important to note that the assault isn't caught on camera. While the item can be seen in her hand
Where'd
here,
Taylor
the screen
leave?
quickly cuts to black in the scuffle, so it's impossible to say from this footage alone whether the assault took place. It is at least feasible to infer that the item is simply still in her hand from allegedly keying vehicles moments earlier. This will likely be a focal point of her trial.
We got someone said 15. We're trying to get them the vehicle right now.
Look at that shit. What the fuck?
Just set her back down. Hey, you're done. Do you understand?
So are you. Do you understand?
With their first attempt at getting Bree in the vehicle unsuccessful, officers decide to utilize a hobble strap. Although it looks drastic, this is a standard additional restraint which law enforcement can use to reduce movement of a detainee's arms and legs if their behavior is overly violent, to prevent harm to themselves or responding officers.
Don't you kick me.
Bitch, I'll do what I want.
No, you won't, because your ass is going to get tased.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Come on, man. Don't even start.
Man.
Don't even start.
Let's start with your ass.
I need her to run.
No, it doesn't. You know what? You know what's gonna hurt? Is y'all fucking asses are done.
Oh.
So fucking done.
If I gotta...
The thing, I know that you're all fucking jokes.
Okay.
You're a fucking joke.
She got out of
all of you.
I'm going less lethal. Cabbage. You're good. I'm gonna tase you if you do not put your hands behind your back. 1, 2, 3. Taser.
Ow!
Put your hands behind your back.
Due to Bree's combative and non-compliant behavior, officers have resorted to tasing her, which is a valid tactic, often used in these types of situations. By doing so, officers are able to gain compliance so they can safely restrain her. As far as providing Bree with warnings before utilizing the taser, these policies can vary from one department to the next. It seems that the warning Bree received before being tased was very brief, but at most this would be a potential policy violation and not a legal one. It does appear, however, that the amount of force exerted on Bree by the taser was proportional to her combative physical resistance.
Put your other hand behind your back. Do it right now. Put that other hand.
You're fucking pussy. You know that? That's what you need? That's what you gotta do? You're a fucking pussy.
Yep.
You're a fucking pussy. Oh, yes.
That's double locked. Hold her hand.
That's what you gotta do. You're fucking pussy. That's what you are. When this is done, you're all...
Jesus Christ.
You hear me?
The amount of work
You're all...
they have to put into this.
For every time someone told me
Yeah,
that,
for every time somebody fucking told you that,
I can
fucking wait. Fucking goddamn wait.
You ready? Yep. Go the other side. I got her. Right. No, I know. We gotta flip her. Turn this way.
No.
We're trying to help you. Turn this way.
Yeah, no. You're trying to help yourself.
Okay.
No, we're trying to help you, man. No, you're trying to help yourself because you're not allowed to leave me on my stomach, you dumb f***. I'm not stupid. So go f*** yourself.
Exactly.
You're gonna go tase me again so I can fucking... Yeah, you're gonna go tase me again? Yeah, no. You, dude. You. Get shit off of me.
We'll get her feet in.
No, where's all the cameras? Bring them out. They're f***ing all over the place. Listen, you...
With Bree now in the car, officers go through her backpack, take witness statements, and wait for an ambulance to arrive on scene. EMS arrives to assist the officers with the irate suspect.
What kind of medical treatment?
What do you think about this chick, Skabibi? Would you hit it? Like not punch, but like would you get with that, Skabibi? I bet Skabibi would.
John's secretly watching and jerking off.
Okay. Yeah, this is what actually turns Gene on. It's the only thing that does. White trash.
They stunned you. They tased you.
Yeah, that didn't... Yeah, listen, I never lose my head. Everything's wrong with me. Take me.
Ma'am, are you going to be compliant?
What is all that?
Compliant? Yourself. Go yourself. I don't know you. Get the f*** out my face, bitch.
At this point, EMS departs the scene. Although Bree stated that she wanted all medical treatment EMS could provide, it appears that she refused treatment when it was offered to her. Once EMS arrives at a scene such as this, they will make the necessary medical decisions, and police are generally not allowed to interfere with this process. Police are only able to force treatment on an individual when an involuntary health hold has been put in place. Perhaps EMS deemed Bree untransportable due to her extreme level of agitation. As you'll see, Bree will soon be transported to the hospital by police cruiser rather than ambulance.
Yeah, well, we're going to get her in the hospital. So, first she's there, you just take it legs and grab her.
Back inside the vehicle, Bree is exhibiting increasingly manic behavior. Watch how she alternates between completely calm and almost out of it, to spouting long-winded, nonsensical rants just moments later.
Listen, bring me to the sunshine, people. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. How many times I gotta say it for you to f***ing give, huh? Huh?
I don't even know what sunshine people.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. Nope. Okay, you're f***ing bullshit. You're such a f***ing liar. So you're all f***ing liars. Listen, and if you don't get me out of this car in 2 minutes, it's done. I'm not agreeing to nothing. You guys better f***ing start negotiating now. I already f***ing know. I've known for years. I've asked you to stop for years. You can't f***ing stop? Why? You having too much fun? I'm not. So guess what? You're gonna f***ing bring it right now to the f***ing head, and we're gonna f***ing pop it, or f***ing you're just gonna see what's gonna f***ing happen.
She will keep this up the entire time she's detained in the vehicle.
So, does this bitch think that the cops have, like, cameras in her house, too? Or, like, she's constantly,
She might not live at a house, but she thinks that she's constantly being watched, it sounds like. Seems like maybe that's why she was keying cars, just to, like she thinks that cops are watching her constantly, and she's trying to fuck with them or something. Or whatever, like she sounds like she's like oddly extremely paranoid, that like she's like they're always having her on like TV shows or whatever on cops. She's interesting. She seems like a nice lady.
we should get a hold of her and hook her up with John.
Yeah. We should bring her to the Shab Fam meetup and surprise Gene, you know?
We found you a girl.
Yeah, and we'll bring a ring. Like, we'll just buy the ring for him, so we could...
Oh, yeah.
Like,
one of those drive-through weddings or whatever. Just John
yeah,
and
we'll
her.
get them married. Look at
They're
him.
just driving in a cop car. She's in the back. He's in the front.
Yeah.
Alert, medium priority alert. So fucking shut the fuck up. I know what you're fucking doing. I know exactly what you're fucking doing. I know you're fucking in on it. You're fucking stupid. And I'm done with you. You hear me? I'm fucking done. You either fucking let me out of this shit hole, or you're done.
You're done! You're done, drunken
You
crow.
laughing? You fuck? You laughing? I swear to God, I'm fucking burn this shit down. Burn it down.
51-2 Advent.
I just want to say in that first video that we watched, there was a lot of fucking leg room for that chick to kick, like at the door. And in this one, in my experience, there is like, this is what it looks like. There is absolutely no leg room
Yeah.
to like actually try to kick at the door, like the first chick was.
You fuck trucks. Get yourself.
After transporting her, law enforcement prepares to turn custody of Bree over to the medical staff at Advent Health Palm Coast's emergency department.
Yeah, she's extremely combative, so.
Can we get a gurney instead, or?
Bree, for her part, goes down fighting.
Ma'am, what's your name really quick? Because we have to tell the hospital.
Oh, okay.
What is your name?
What is your name?
I'm Deputy
What is your name?
Deputy
What is your name?
Deputy
What is your name?
Okay, I'm not doing this. Are you going to come out?
Sure.
I'm going to just pull your feet to make it easier.
Oh,
okay?
yeah. Make it easy. Make it easy. You're fucking
All right,
hella rat.
How about that?
How about I don't need you fucking at all? How about that? None of you. That would be great. Let me go. I don't need none of you. It's
Wait,
kind of hard to walk when
what
my feet
state
are tied
did this
together. You
take place in?
What do you expect me to do
I
here?
didn't catch
Pretty
that.
smart.
What
I'll
state
just
it is.
sit here, I guess.
I'm going to assist you to the gurney. That way you get there safely.
Oh, damn, look at that. The feet are stuck together. I can't move them. They don't know that. They're dumb.
Bree was charged with 4 felonies the following morning on May 12, 2023, including aggravated battery on an officer, fleeing to elude a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and criminal mischief over $1,000. If found guilty, these charges would join a growing list for Bree. Most recently, in 2021, she was convicted of resisting an officer with violence and disorderly intoxication due to narcotics. Bree currently sits in Flagler County Jail, where she awaits trial.
You await trial.
I just want to point out that the name, there's specific names that you should avoid when you're trying to date, and
Like Taylor.
Yeah, well, yeah, Taylor, or like Kyle. If you're a girl, don't date a Kyle, or like a Stan. Don't date a Bree either.
Sunfire, what's your real name? So we can put that on the list. Definitely need to put that name on the list. How long have we been going here? Let's see.
72 hours.
Yep. How did you know that off the top of your head? Crazy.
I've been looking at the clock.
Been paying
I
attention.
have an hourglass.
Cool. Does it only last an hour?
No, it's exactly 72 hours.
It's a 72-hour glass.
Oh, yeah, Dingle's right. Don't date a Brandon either.
Yeah, I knew it, Brandon. He was a douche. Hold on a second here.
Young-minded, you can go fuck yourself. I seen that last comment.
What if Dingle's real name is Brandon?
Dingle, what is your real name? It's probably like Estevez or something.
It's Enrique. Dingle's real name is Enrique.
Enrique Estevez. Rodrigo Saint Maria Guadalupe Jorge III.
He's a beautiful name. Shane? Ew, that's an ugly name. I'll just call you Dingle. Okay, which... Should we cover another one? That'd be crazy. Should we cover another one, Drunken Crow?
Yeah, do that one. Please laugh after man dies.
I like when cops laugh. Makes me laugh. It may contain Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's a gun on my shirt. You're about to die, my friend! Yeah. Oh shit. So in like an hour he'll look. Yeah.
It's a sunny August day in West Valley City, Utah, when Officer Taylor Atkin responds to a routine call that a man, Chad Breinholt, is displaying concerning behavior at his girlfriend's place of work.
Charlie 421, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired. You good? You good? We need medical. Out.
What neither the responding officer, his team, nor Chad knows is that one of them will not be walking away from this encounter.
Good, how are you? Pretty good. What's going on today, dude? I don't know. It's my car. It's her car. You guys dating or married? We're dating. Do you work here or are you just visiting here? Visiting. She works here? Okay. So what did you take today? Nothing. I didn't take anything. You didn't take any clozapam? No. Any alcohol? Today I took my dose of clonazepam and that's it. Clonazepam? Is that what it is? Yeah. What's clonazepam? Klonopin. Klonopin? What is it? What does it do? Nothing. Nothing? Nothing. What do you take it for then? For anxiety. Okay, look. Okay. I'll take a look at that in a second. The reason why we're here is we want to make sure you're good to go about. I'm okay. Okay. I'm okay. What, did you guys get into an argument or something? Yeah, she just, I don't know. You don't know? What was the argument about? Was it about the car? No, it wasn't about the car. It was about me being here. Okay. Did she not want you here? Yeah, she knows why I'm here. She knows why I'm here. She accepts me here. She accepts you here? Yeah. So why didn't she want you here today? I don't know. You don't know? Did you guys yell? Any yelling? Any fighting?
What's up, Darby?
Yelling, no fighting. Okay. Is this her right here? No, that's her over there by the green car. Oh, it's a green car? Okay. Yeah. Oh, careful, buddy. All right. We're going to wait for the other officer to show up because he's got a couple questions for you. And then we're going to go from there, okay? Did you drop her off at work today? Or? No, she's been at work. She's been at work all day? You just came to visit her? Can I go? No, not yet. I still need to talk to her and get her side, make sure nothing happened to her, make sure she's okay. It's okay. Nothing happened to her. I hit her. I'm sure she is, but I still have to check, right? So. As long as nothing happened to her. What's that? As long as nothing happened to her. Well, we still got to figure it out. We got to hear her side. And then after we hear her side, we'll have a couple more questions for you. And then after we get those answers to those questions, we'll ask her a couple more questions. You okay, bud? Nothing happened. I'm just leaving. Okay. I'm just talking to her. I'm leaving. Okay. I understand. Well, like I said, I still have to do my part, right?
Within a few minutes, Officer Lane arrives on scene where they further question Chad's girlfriend and her co-worker who made the report.
Are you girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he told me that he called you for a bunch of pills.
Uh-huh.
He has a prescription for someone else. I can't remember the name. That's two pills.
That's like something for like depression.
Yeah.
Okay.
He suffers from depression.
Okay.
And so he's been just fine.
Did he say if he's been drinking any alcohol today?
No, but I thought I could smell it.
I could smell it.
Okay, so I'm not just
Yeah.
All right.
What happened here that made you want to call us?
I was just concerned about the fact that, this is a residential facility. So, I didn't need that in front of my residents.
Yeah.
I just didn't want things to happen to him. And I gave him an option, too. I said, if you can call somebody and have them come pick you up and take you somewhere safe, or I'm going to call the police. And he, started walking out, and I was just going to leave it at that, but he, came back and kept coming at her. So, it wasn't anything violent, but he wouldn't leave, and he wouldn't leave her alone, and so...
Was there an argument between you two today? No.
The officers continue talking to Chad, questioning him further on the substances he's allegedly consumed. The suspect is Mirandized because he's been detained, and officers plan to ask him questions. Many of the questions are about his state of mind and the drugs that the suspect may have taken. This is standard for a number of reasons. First, officers need to determine if the suspect is a danger to himself or others. Second, if the suspect has ingested a potentially lethal substance, medical resources may be necessary, including immediate transport to a medical facility. Third,
Oh, thank you, young mind. For the thing on Trovo, thank you.
knowing what drugs or substances the suspect took can help officers understand the suspect's behaviors and potential for violence.
What other side effects do they have?
That's it.
With just 2 of them, does it make you sleepy, drowsy? Because earlier you told me it makes you sleepy. What else do they do?
Maybe some people they do.
Well, that's what you told me earlier.
Some people they make you sleepy.
Okay.
So if you mix these pills with any alcohol, because that can intensify the effects as well. You haven't had any alcohol today? So if I gave you a breathalyzer, you pass? Yes.
Well, I smell alcohol on you when I was talking to you originally.
Your breathalyzer.
Okay. We might do that. Arms at your side.
The officers conduct a field sobriety test. While this comment may seem inconsequential, a defense attorney can bring the test and its results into question by demonstrating that the officer was not properly trained in the use of the field breathalyzer. This means that it's potentially a piece of evidence against the suspect that could be thrown out or suppressed.
I walked here. .162.
However, given the results of the field tests and the observations, the officers have probable cause to arrest the suspect for DUI.
You told us you drove here.
Yeah, you told me you drove here.
They picked him up for walking. And I find that kind of bullshit that they're... Yeah, he was driving under the influence, but then they picked him up for walking while he was walking. So can they really do or give him a DUI?
Maybe, I don't know, but he is like public intoxicated, you know, like causing problems and stuff, and then they said that he drove here. I don't know if they could really give him DUI. I guess they could if he admits to it. I don't know. At least, I don't know.
We have video of you driving here.
I walked here. Good. Place your hands behind your back. I walked here.
Despite Chad's insistence that he didn't drive to the location, both...
If they tested that he's drunk then, and then, like, I don't know, they have footage of him. He's sober, yeah. They have footage of him driving, like, right before that, this incident, then I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Skeppy J, my second DUI, I was at home taking a nap, and I ended up getting a DUI for that. I was driving drunk, and I went home. So, I guess that's plausible.
Both officers have audio and video recordings in which he states otherwise. Chad's breathalyzer test returned a result of more than double the legal alcohol limit allowed while operating a motor vehicle in the state of Utah. He is therefore...
You say you got 08?
No, 0.08 is the legal limit. I blew a 0.25. And in some states, like Minnesota, if it's your first DUI, if you blow like a 0.16, that is 2 DUIs. So like if you blow over or like double the legal limit, that constitutes 2 DUIs basically.
Do you normally blow a lot?
I don't. Ask Gene. You might know.
What do you think, Scooby? Does Drunken Crow normally blow a lot? I think he does.
I had to do it for fucking a year. I had to blow for PBT test, not dick, for a year.
A whole year of blowing? That's a lot of blowing. Oh my
Under the
god.
influence. Chad is taken to City Hall to be processed, and the situation gets off to a rocky start as he gives the police the wrong name.
You mean Chad?
Chase.
Who's Chase?
That's me.
Are you Chase or are you Michael?
I'm Chase.
I understand it's more charges if you lie to me.
Yes.
So look up Chase. I bet that's his brother or something.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you're right, you don't go to jail. If you're wrong, I take you to jail. Okay?
What?
You take me to jail anyways. Actually, I got discretion. If I want to release you to the custody of somebody that wants to come pick you up,
I'm calling her right now.
Like her.
Hi, Carl. It's Officer Acton. How are you?
The officer reaches out to Chad's girlfriend to confirm his real name.
Just as I suspected, you are Michael.
Another
And your
Taylor,
brother's
really?
name is Chase.
Yeah. It's her fault, I bet.
That's a Class A misdemeanor for giving somebody else's information to a police officer.
That sucks.
What's the, Never mind, I got it. Where you going, bud? You can take a nap if you want.
He's definitely
You all right?
sober.
So a lot of drunk people have peed on that floor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you want to lay there. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah.
What for?
Heart hurts.
Your heart hurts?
Yeah.
Medical assistance is called to evaluate Chad after he falls to the ground and expresses that he needs medical attention.
Okay, well, let's sit up. And that'll help you breathe a little bit better, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Sit up on your butt, all right?
Okay.
You gotta help me. Sit right there, okay? Incarceratus or whatever he said? Yeah, incarceratus, exactly. He just kind of flopped over, fell on the ground, and said his heart hurts.
The EMS isn't seeing anything medically significant with the suspect. While the suspect can request transport for medical attention, EMS in most states isn't obligated to transport the suspect if there is no medical issue that needs to be addressed.
We'll take him to jail. There's medical staff there. Thanks for that.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry we couldn't do more.
Good evening.
You did great.
Good night.
It's got a busy night out there. Yeah.
Please.
Sergeant Tyler Longman is called to the scene to assist officers Atkin and Lane with filing an electronic warrant. Chad continues to ask to go to the hospital when the sergeant advises him that he will be going to jail.
I'm done playing these games. Stay in the chair. Okay, I heard that your heart hurts. You got checked out. Everything is fine. Okay, you're just trying to get out of your DUI. So you need to sit there like a man and take it.
I'm not trying to get a DUI. Please, Bernard, please.
Officers mention of a felony DUI and the subject's prior arrests, which include third-degree DUI previously. In the state of Utah, once arrested for a third DUI, you are then able to be charged with a felony.
Just keep an eye on his breathing.
We informed him it would be a felony DUI, and minutes later his heart started hurting.
Oh.
Everything's fine up until then. So probably a true case of pneumonitis.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here all night and play games with you. You've already wasted our fire department's time by having them come out for some bull. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not taking you to uni. I'm taking you to jail. That's where you're going. Okay? So cut the No.
Uni is a psychiatric hospital.
Alright, take me to jail.
That's where we're going to go.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. We got some business to conduct here first. It's going to take about an hour.
Take me to jail then.
It's going to take about an hour for us to do our business. And that's on you. That's on you because you didn't want to play nicely with us. Now we gotta go.
I do want to play nicely with you.
No, if you did, you would have blown into the breathalyzer.
Okay, if I go to the breathalyzer, you'll take me to uni.
We're beyond that now.
After another 30 minutes go by, Chad has seemed to calm down as officers finish their reports. But he soon gets the officer's attention as he begins to chew through an electrical cord attached to an intoxilizer machine.
He bit through it. Yeah, he straight up bit through the cord. Why would you bite through the cord? That's destruction of police property, dude.
Sergeant Longman removes the cord and Chad sits quietly while periodically asking to be let go before he advises Officer Adkin that he has a gun in his shoe after already telling him that he had one in his pocket.
Is there a gun in your shoe too? Sit down.
Sit down.
There's a gun in my shoe. Okay, sit down. There's a gun in my shoe. Okay, sit down.
The threat isn't taken seriously, as the officers have already performed a search on his person.
Stay seated. All right? You don't want to fight with me. You definitely don't want to fight with this guy.
But in mere moments, the situation will become very serious.
No, we're not letting you go.
We're not.
We told you it'll still be a few minutes before you can go anywhere. I'm getting in my shoe. Oh my gosh, you gotta be freaking out.
I got it.
Okay, got my gun! He's got my gun! You're about to die, my friend!
And then, amid the struggle, the unthinkable happens. Shots are fired, and Chad is fatally wounded. Footage of the shooting has been omitted due to its graphic nature.
Acting, you good? Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. All right.
As shown in the video, Chad does grab hold of the weapon, though it never leaves the officer's holster. The two officers in the room try to subdue Chad as Atkins alerts his team that his weapon is in jeopardy. From the right side of the video, we can see Sergeant Longman enter the room. Longman pulls his own service weapon from his holster before telling Chad that he's about to die.
You're about to die, my friend!
Sergeant Longman then fires a shot into Chad's forehead, killing him.
Oh, we were just here on this guy.
I thought this was gonna be like, oh, there's a gun in my shoe, and then the cops overreact. But no, he goes for the gun. And, well, the cops, in my opinion, the cops do overreact. But I thought it was gonna be something simpler.
Wow. They shot him in the forehead, too. He just straight up shot him right in the head.
We were just here on him. Yeah, he's done though. I don't know. All the officers who were involved are out already, so. This is his third. What are we doing now?
What? Did they say this is his third?
Yeah, they're referring to the cop's kill count.
Jesus Christ.
So this cop is like ready to kill. He's already done it before. He's not scared to do it again. And that's what, like, I don't know. The fact that the cop, that was one of the things he said in that situation, you better get ready to die, motherfucker. It kind of to me, it shows the mentality of the cop in the situation. It's almost like he wanted to do it or something. It's like it didn't sound like he was necessarily in a position where he had to do that. But and while in the process of figuring out what to do, he's telling the person that he's going to kill them. I don't know. It just tells me that his mind was already there when it shouldn't have been there unless it was necessary.
Yeah, I think, like, if I was in that situation, my response would be like, this is fucking stupid, bud. You fucking let it go. And
yeah,
not...
like I would have a lot more respect for the cops slugging this dude right in the fucking head and knocking him out in this situation. Like there's two cops around him, and then the third cop came in while the gun was still in the holster. If he just came in and fucking knocked the dude out, I don't know. It just seemed like he jumped right to like, let's murder, let's kill. Not like, I don't know.
Suspect security. I feel like he saw and he was telling you to calm down. Yeah, he's like, take deep breaths, and I was like, you're like, oh. You're like, dude, down here. You're like, we just had fish and chips. Yeah. No, it was Rubio though. I know. I'm not just lower. I would be like, this only counts as one accident. Yeah. Did you see
accident my fucking ass?
It was Longman. I know. I'm saying what was wrong with him though, because he was hunched over there on the steps. He probably just shocked. I was like, oh my brain, I'm out of shape. He's like, no, it's okay. All the officers are fine. Yeah, I know. I just eat fish and chips.
The Breinholt family has since filed suit against the West Valley City Police Department for the lethal force used against Chad. The family received a $350,000 settlement, though the West Valley City officials maintained that none of the officers, including Sergeant Longman, were at fault. It's important to note that Sergeant Longman was not present during the arrest or the majority of the detainment. He has previously been involved in 2 fatalities, one in 2007 and another in 2008, in which Sergeant Longman discharged his service weapon and killed a man in each case.
You're good. You good? Yeah. It's crazy, too, how quick they start to lose their color. So in like an hour, he'll look... Yeah. We can play Battleship, too.
What in the fuck are they fucking talking about?
But the thing is, I still have all those beer bottles in my trunk from your case that I helped you with. Because I took those beer bottles. Had I given them to you, now might be not my problem. Oh, God. At least I'm not doing naked push-ups. We're playing Battleship if you want to join.
You have to excuse me. You see,
I'm kind of a... Wait, what? What did he say? Did he say the grape word? What? Back that up.
Oh, no, he's kind of a racist.
Oh, I'm kind of a... okay, I thought he said grapist. I'm like, okay, that took a weird turn. I mean, still the racist thing is too, but let's see where this goes.
It's like once we get him out of our way. I was like, alright. No, him. No, probably.
Good call.
Dude, he had my gun. I mean, had both hands on it.
No, good call.
Sure?
I'm good. I was just right in the... Yeah, it was right at me, but I'm good. You want to...
Yeah, I'm good. Just,
Skibidi, I don't...
It's quite the day.
What
Chad
other
Breinholt's family argued that his death
would it be? If it... Well...
Oh, was it? Hold on, let's go back.
I don't think it was that word.
You have to excuse me. You see, I'm kind of...
Oh. It could be both. It's the same amount of letters in racist as there is in retard.
Was he quoting Alex Jones? Oh, yeah, someone just died and he's quoting Alex Jones.
I don't know. It could be retard or it could be racist. I don't know anymore what's happening. I don't know.
Actions that ended his
Young
life.
Minded is here.
Ew.
So he might have some perspective about this situation.
Yeah. Young Mind, is the guy a racist or a grapist? Or a retard? He's one of them. He looks like all of them. Why would they bleep it? Nobody bleeps the word racist. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They wouldn't bleep the word racist.
I don't know. Some channels won't even say, like I said a while ago, some channels won't even say OnlyFans. They just bleep out, or they say OF, or they just bleep out OnlyFans. So I don't know how. Whatever. YouTube is weird.
Either way, the events that took place on August 23rd, 2019 are no less tragic, as a young man lost his life before getting the help he so desperately needed.
You gay, Skibby Bay. So, another day, another stream. This has been crazy, Skibby, hasn't it? What do you think, Sleepy Timmy? Yeah. He's always falling asleep. What a dope. You don't know that, Scooby. So, I don't know, should I... In this stream, should we cover more?
We could probably do one more if Young Minded is actually here.
You here, Young Mind? You alive, Young Mind? I think he's dead. Retard. Yeah, Scooby, you're right. Scooby, you retard. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see. Which one? Scooter stop? Cop ends his career in one night. Which one? I don't know what to cover. Threatened to call the cops on the police? Threatening to call the cops on the police? Yeah. This channel wouldn't bleep a cop admitting he's racist. Yeah, you make a good point. That's good content.
Yeah.
I would love that kind of content. Contento. Oh, Timmy left. What a gay. Yeah, we watched one Area 51.
I think this one has aliens in it.
Yeah. Do you like aliens, Scooby? I'm gay. I don't know which one to cover. I'm scared, Scooby. Which one, Drunken Crow? I don't know. I'm scared.
Oh, there's a third Area 51.
Yeah. Area 51's the greatest. Yeah, I guess we'll do an Area 51.
Because I've been on this road before. You're about the deepest that anybody's ever got.
Yeah, honestly, we got really nervous at this distance.
Other ones, they weren't quite this far.
No, in this little car they got, I was like, how the hell did you get this far?
The following is extremely rare footage filmed inside of Area 51 and has never been seen before. It's a late August afternoon in 2022, and a Lincoln County, Nevada deputy has been dispatched to a restricted location surrounding Area 51 in reference to a trespassing incident.
Okay, crossing the boundary, S8. It's marked no trespassing, no drone zone, warning Air Force installations. Clearly marked. Driving past a clear, obvious place to turn around. We're at 0.8 of a mile in. We're at 1 mile inside the boundary. 1.5 miles inside the boundary.
Clearly, it's not a short trek, and the terrain is rough.
So 1.6 miles inside the boundary.
After several minutes of driving, the deputy has made it to the isolated location. He's briefed on the situation by a camo dude. Camo dudes are Area 51 security guards and not military.
So just so you know, the male, he's in handcuffs right now. Okay. The reason he's in handcuffs is because of the weapon, and he's 6'2". The female, she was cooperative. They let her out. She's been good. So is he. But I just wanted to let you know what was going on right off the bat.
All right. And I'm recording, so if you guys want to cover their faces, that's fine. Yeah, I have to record it.
Okay, roger that.
And I'm not recording your face right now.
I'll let them know. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The deputy approaches the couple. Prior to the deputy's arrival, base security handcuffed the male subject due to his size and possession of a weapon. However, it appears that he's been cooperative and there was no legitimate officer safety basis to do this.
Hello, I'm Deputy Rayling County Sheriff's Office. Before I start talking to you, because you are detained, not under arrest, you won't be arrested today, but you're detained. I have to advise you of your constitutional rights.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say you can't.
The deputy reads them their rights before he gets straight to the point.
What got us here today?
Stupidity.
Did you see the
We
signs?
did. I'll stay honest with you. We're driving. We stopped at the cafe. We bought some souvenirs. I asked the guy, hey, can you see the gate? He said, yeah. He said, go down 1.7 miles back towards Vegas. Take the second right. First right is the east. First right's the gas station. So don't take that one. He said, you can go all the way up. He said, you can get to the gate and you can take a picture. He said, you're going to drive up on the gravel road. It's going to take you maybe 30 minutes. And then you're going to hit pavement and then you're good. That's exactly what he said. So and then honestly, we got to that water area where it looks like there should be cows there.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, we should not be taking a car here. And at that point, we were looking for a place to turn around and they were on us.
Okay.
Trespass is generally a specific intent crime, meaning the intent element of the crime requires either knowing you don't have permission to be there or being told afterwards that you don't have permission but still refusing to leave. Generally speaking, accidentally wandering onto someone's land is not sufficient for the intent element of criminal trespass. After the long-winded explanation, the deputy lets them in on an interesting fact.
Yeah, so I noted when I'm coming in, because I've been on this road before, you're about the deepest that anybody's ever gotten.
Yeah, we got really nervous. And honestly, we got really nervous at this distance.
Rightfully so, but there has to be a logical explanation.
Yeah, we went and we took a left and went out that way and then figured out no.
That
and then we turned around there and then we went this way.
He gave you good directions. You just took a side road before you got to, you know.
All right, well.
Unfortunately, the deputy has some bad news to share.
So, per our policy, I'll issue both of you a citation for trespassing on a military installation.
Okay.
It's a pretty steep fine, but I'll explain all that to you. I have all your information already on the computer.
Okay.
Because they gave it to my dispatch. And, and we'll get those citations issued, get you guys turned around, and the firearm it's in a lockbox.
Yes.
We'll just when we get off the federal installation, I'll give you that property back. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right.
The deputy returns to his vehicle where he can draft the citations. All the while, he engages in some small talk with the camo dude. It seems that the deputy isn't the only one who's baffled by the situation.
Are we going to be able to get a copy of the citation?
Yes, I'll print you copies.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you very much.
Well, we appreciate you. I'll tell you, it's nice working together.
Yes.
And doing the right thing. This is the farthest I've ever had anybody get in. I was just blown away.
That's what I told him. I said, I've never been in this far. When we had those other ones, they weren't quite this far.
No, they were back up
Wait a
there.
second. Okay, so this is the second video where the narrator says camo dudes, and he says that the camo dudes aren't part of the military. So, one, if they're not part of the military, then they're, like a higher, like the Wagner group or whatever. And two, I don't think an American base would be guarded by what's it called? Not missionary, militia group. It would be guarded by the actual military.
Yeah.
So these
You're a militia group.
Shut up.
I don't know. I wish Gene was here to tell you. But he left us.
Probably about 2 or 3 minutes back. And in this little car.
Mercenary, there we go. That's the word. Mercenary.
Well, as I'm coming in, I'm noting, okay, they could have turned around here. Yep. I talked to them. They said they had directions to the Rachel Gate, the bar. Like, you drive on a gravel road, you'll hit a paved road, you'll get to the gate. Then this kind of dead ends of the gate. Well, I'm like, how did you get on this road? And they said we never made it to the pavement. I'm like, you shouldn't have turned.
I'll tell you, I was pretty shocked when I got up here. I was like, when I saw the car, I was like, okay, I would have expected this if it was 4-wheel drive, but only this little ass car.
Yeah.
And then I tell you the truth, I'm surprised you didn't get a flat goddamn tire.
That's what I'm worried about going out.
I am too.
Here's a copy of his.
Thank you, sir.
And then I still got to do hers.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The deputy asks if the security staff will issue a ban and bar letter of some sort, and he states it will come from the Judge Advocate General's office, JAG. The JAG is a military equivalent of the U.S. government's own law firm, for lack of a better comparison. The bar letter would serve as notice that they are not allowed on the property. Interesting to note that the ban and bar letters are issued primarily to locals. It suggests they expect locals to be more problematic than random tourists.
The worst one I was active duty Air Force trespassed. Where the hell was he at? He was at the Alamo Gate, years before they had the actual gate,
The small talk carries on as the second citation is being generated.
I love that.
So the sound of freedom.
Well, when we have the
Sound of freedom.
And it always scares us. Sound of freedom.
That's right. Sound of freedom.
I joke
Sound
with my
of
wife
freedom.
and say I want to move to Rachel, and she'll say, well, if you want a divorce, that's a good way to get one.
With a population of somewhere in the mid-40s, Rachel, Nevada is on the border of Area 51. Because of this, it gets its share of tourists.
So these guys, they're out of Florida now, but they're originally from Washington.
Yep, I've been up there. We used to go up there when I was out of Fort Lewis. We used to use their underwater demolition range.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of folks that would love to get over on the other side of those hills over there and take a look at what's going on. And it's just none of their business. I think some of the stuff that helps us out truly is just...
Welcome back, Taylor.
Yeah.
Which is good. I'll keep that going as long as I can.
The deputy exits his vehicle, citations in hand. And unfortunately, he has even more bad news for the couple.
So, all right. Here's your licenses and your registration back. So, like I said earlier, you're both being issued a citation for trespassing on a military installation in Lincoln County. It's a $640 fine. Okay. Your court date is September 21st, 10 a.m. The Alamo Justice Court. You do not have to appear in court. You just need to pay. If you need to break it up or anything, you can break it up and make payment arrangements with the court.
Okay, great.
Okay. And it's the same for both. Same court date. The address, phone number is written here for the court.
Okay.
So give it a couple days and contact the court if you want to. You do have the right to a trial and all that. So if you're, I just want you to know that that is your right. I appreciate to contest it. So,
but it was our bad.
Well, I appreciate your cooperation. And
the woman says it was our bad too. While this is an honest admission of guilt, it's important to not say things like this to the police. If they did want to contest it on some other grounds, they may have just seriously impaired their arguments by admitting guilt after having been Mirandized. Despite the steep fines, they take the news quite well. It's obvious that they just want to put the whole thing behind them at this point. And as it turns out, they fared much better than many who came before them.
this is the kinder and the gentler test site. When I first became an officer here, if you trespassed, when I would arrive an hour later, you'd be face down in the dirt with your, handcuffed. But it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different these days. But so I'm sorry that we had to meet this way. But
I'm sorry.
Thank you for being so
thank you for you guys being kind to us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I appreciate your cooperation. You can go ahead, get back in your vehicle, and let's try to get you turned around. Okay. Well, let me give him
their knife, and this is his camera.
Okay, I'll give him all that back when he gets out.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll get all turned around.
Okay.
And then we'll just follow us out, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
The deputy returns to his vehicle as he prepares to guide the couple off the restricted property.
2 citations have been issued to both subjects. We're escorting them off the property now.
Once again, the deputy drives the rugged terrain for around 15 minutes as the camo dude follows closely behind. Eventually, they part ways and the deputy proceeds to follow the couple before they finally arrive at their destination, The deputy exits his vehicle and retrieves the belongings that were temporarily confiscated.
Thank you. It was very nice meeting you. And
It was nice meeting you.
And
for also being down.
It's always better just to get along with each other.
It's unclear what possessed the couple to continue so deep into the restricted area, but the encounter has concluded without incident, thankfully.
Man, no incident? That sucked.
Right? I wanted incidents.
That's
Lots of incidents.
Incest?
What? What did you call me, young man?
Incest?
Gay.
You're an incest. You're gay. You guys are incest gays. Alright.
You're smelly.
Drunken Crow, shit on her.
I do have to poop.
Alright. I guess we're gonna end this stream. We've been going 2.5 hours. That's the longest anybody's ever streamed for, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
It's like a
Yeah,
record.
not John's fucking 8-hour PPP episodes.
Oh, well, those don't count. It was Gene. What?
Huh?
Alright,
Whoa!
so...
Hold on, woman poops while getting arrested. That's what your cursor's on.
Oh, actually, I've seen that one. She just, like, poops.
Police on you. Where you from? What's your badge? What's your number? Write it down.
They take her out.
Ma'am, you're going to be
No, go
arrested.
to the
I'm
pooping
trying to help
part.
you out here.
Yeah, she gets drug out and then she poops out front of the stove.
What's your badge?
Where's your badge? Oh.
Did you fucking prosecute him? No.
You know she likes it.
And then they take her outside and sit her down.
This isn't a squad up here. This may be a mental condition. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ma'am? Stop pulling on me. Okay.
I hope she poops right on his shoe.
She's going to the residence with the vehicle, and she has the money to pay for it.
She poop yet? Is that the poop?
It's the best way to get out of an altercation.
Oh, I never been to Planet Fitness, bitch. Okay. Yeah, I've never dealt with her before. Okay. Okay. But she's. Please. But. Okay, you about to lose your job. I know. You're gonna be on welfare, bitch. Okay.
Nah.
That's fine.
You gonna be on welfare, bitch. Okay. Yeah, they arrested the shit out of her. Alright. I'm gonna end this stream and then I think I might come back with a dab stream on Rumble.
Do it, you won't.
I'll do your mom.
You already did my mom.
Fine, I'm gonna do your dad now. Okay.
No,
Alright.
not my dad.
Yeah. No one can stop me. Not even your dad.
That's unsanitary.
Okay, so alright. So thank you guys for the support on the stream and everything. And I might be back in a bit on Rumble. So
yeah.
Peace out.